morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. I am big sleepy today. I hope everyone else is doing better. To be fair, I'm doing alright. I'm doing a lot better than I was yesterday, so it could be worse. It could be worse. Let me switch you the screens really quickly. Hello. How are you doing, lovey? Good morning. I hope you're doing well. And Rossi, good morning. I hope you're both doing good. Good morning. Welcome to stream. We're going to be doing another one, day 22, which means we actually only have, after today, like a week and a bit left, or just over a week left, and then Chroma's done. So I think actually that means it'll probably finish next Friday, although there are sometimes extra prompts that happen like the couple days after Chroma, so there might be some extra ones over the weekend. But yeah, the main event of Chroma is going to be, I think, finishing next Friday, which means it's nearly done. It's nearly done, and boy have we got a lot of heckin' embroideries to show from it. We've had a really good year so far. I've really enjoyed the stuff we've made. So yeah. Oh, camera, please. There you go. So my camera just went, oh, but it's okay. It's come back. It's come back. 22 already. Yeah, it's already like mostly over. I will say they've given us a bit of an intense one today. It's another industrial design. We've had a few industrial designs. It's another industrial design one today. I've gone quite simple. So my camera does not know what it wants to do today, but neither do I. So that's fine. Me and my camera on the same track. We are going to be doing like kind of as if made of recycled parts kind of vibe. Like held together by duct tape and a dream kind of vibe. I just didn't want to go down the more intense industrial route. It just doesn't really suit embroidery very well. It could suit embroidery if I had more time. In a day, it's really hard to do like lots of straight lines in embroidery and have it look good. Those kind of things you sort of want to blow it up to a larger proportion and then it's going to take longer. Small is hard. Small is very hard. But yeah, so reverse submarine, I think if you read into it further, it's like the idea of something that can take deep sea creatures to the surface rather than something that can take people from the surface to the deep sea. So it's all about like taking people from the lowest part of the ocean to the highest rather than the other way around. Again, I'm going more down the recycled route and doing more like making it out of a bottle of water and straws, but other people will probably be doing more intense like deep sea industrial design with the idea that it's going to come to the surface. You'd think like a lot like of darker colors and stuff like that that then would like pop out quite well when you get into the surface light, but would be very invisible in the deep sea. Like it's just basically backwards. The design philosophy of submarines, but reverse it, which is why it's called reverse submarine. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully that explains it a little better for you. The attire today, oh god, I need to cough. Let me have a quick Tuesday. I love it when my lungs take me by surprise first thing in the morning. Tired today, we're back to working on shorts. Got some, oh, how are you finding Inscription? I hope you're enjoying it. I loved Inscription. I really enjoyed it. I love the vibes. I love the different sections of it. I like the characters. It was very fun. The music was also really good, like very atmospheric. I hope you're having a good time with it. The Iron Lung kind of vibes, sort of the opposite of Iron Lung actually, because Iron Lung is all about taking something from the surface to the deep sea. You want to do the opposite, so take something from the deep sea to the surface. Iron Lung is a submarine. That's just a submarine, I think. But you could do those kind of like makeshift vibes. You just have to probably make them out of things you can find out at the bottom of the ocean rather than things you could get from the top. Yeah, which might make them a lot more natural comparatively. I beat Act 2 already, I think. It's a difficult one to track exactly like where you are if you haven't played it before, and I do think it is definitely one of those games it is best to go into with as little knowledge as possible because, yes, it's a really fun experience. I really like the vibes. Very cool game. Yeah, very fun. I won't spoil anything for you because I don't want you to be spoiled. I want you to enjoy the whole thing. It's really good. If anyone here hasn't played Inscription, it's a very fun game. The card game in it is really fun as well. I like card games. Sometimes I get a bit intimidated by them, but I think the way that Inscription introduces it is actually really good. It's enough where it's like, you get enough of an introduction that you don't feel completely thrown into the deep end, but also they change things up enough throughout the game so that you are constantly being challenged, so that at no point do you feel like incredibly overpowered or anything like that. At least I didn't in my playthrough. The only suggestion I would give to people is if you are streaming Inscription, be careful, because in a specific act there is a section where it will take stuff from your Steam account, so make sure, or from your files, it will show them on screen. So make sure before you do certain things later in the game, if you are streaming it, that you have a way to hide your screen if necessary. Yeah, that's the only thing as a streamer at the very least you need to know about Inscription is it can dox you if you're not careful. Like for instance, if you happen to be in the process of moving house and you've downloaded some stuff that has your legal details as part of the title, be careful because it might show your files on screen, which means it will show those details. Be careful about streaming it specifically. Other than that, it's a really, really good game. If you're not streaming it, you don't have any worries, but if you are streaming it, careful. I said that after you showed your picture. Oh, I see. You looked up deck builds? I mean, fair. Listen, if that's going to make it more enjoyable for you, hell yeah. Also, Jean, welcome on in. Good morning. Very early morning for you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Noted. Yeah. I got... God. Again, I don't want to spoil any of the stuff for you, but when it showed my files on screen, because it went to its automatic section, which is my downloads, so it showed my files on stream. There is a clip of it, and it sorted them in file size, so it sorted the biggest file at the top or something like that, and the biggest file I think I had, other than program files, was the Wii Shopping Channel Music 1 hour version, and I had that twice. And this was 5 years ago. I don't know why I had the Wii Shopping version twice in my downloads, but it was very embarrassing. Oh god. Getting ready to go get a trip today. Yippee! Yippee! Hell yeah! Oh, very cool. I hope you have a really, really good time. I hope the weather holds out for you. I hope you have a lot of fun. Hell yeah. Leaving at half. Ah, I see. So that's why you're up so early. Super fair. Enjoy yourself. Have a really, really good time. I hope it's very heckin' fun for you. Dear. Good morning. Oh, you're PJ. Pete. Okay, fair enough. Nice new names. Pete's Toys and Things. Nice. Hell yeah. Nice, spiffy new name. Very cool. Dear. Nice to see you as well. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Dear. We're just having our morning catch up and stuff like that. I will say, I've whacked it in the pinned comment. Heads up, I'm really tired today. I don't know how long we're gonna last. Yesterday I was absolutely destroyed by a migraine. Most of the day, I'd started doing my craft and then I was like, and now I'm going to perish. And it was one of those where it's just yep, I can't do anything. So this is how far I got with the embroidery. I was literally making a background and then I had to stop pretty much immediately afterwards, which is just a shame because I actually think as far as backgrounds go, this ended up pretty cool. But yeah, I literally had to stop there. I will leave it there. I'm not going to keep working into it again. The whole thing with Chroma Core is after the day is over, you stop, you move on to something else, and I will do the same here. I might end up backing, for instance, the bug thing we made earlier onto it, but I won't be using it, today or something like that. The whole thing is to start a new one every day, and I shall leave tomorrow behind me and start something new. But yeah, no, I absolutely just was destroyed yesterday. I got absolutely, decimated. I was doing okay, and then I was not doing okay, and it was, instant. So... sometimes it be like that. I need to wake up 12, I need to get that. Oh, normally wake up at 12, I need to get that fixed. I mean, again, everyone has different body routines, whatever body routine works well for you. A lot of people look at my routine, they hate it, and it's honestly fair. Sometimes I hate it too, but we all have the different ones. We all have the different ones. Oh dear. I'd hang out longer, but I've got to be up early in the morning. To the dentist, I seem to have eaten again, if I had a nickel every time I've eaten part of my tooth, I'd have 2 nickels, which is a lot, but it's crazy that it's happened twice. You gotta stop eating them, Val, because if you keep eating them, then you can't be attaching them to Nerf blasters. What are you gonna do? I thought you wanted to attach all of your teeth to Nerf blasters. Stop eating them. Also, for real though, I'm sorry that's happened. I hope that the dentist appointment is as easy as possible for you. That's not very fun. But also, you gotta stop eating them. Otherwise, how are you going to attach them to your Nerf blasters? It looks so pretty. Thank you. I thought it was a really nice start. It's a shame that I couldn't keep going with it, but it's like that sometimes. It's fine. Again, I still made a piece I like. I can show you what, and I quickly in the evening finished it digitally. I like nipped onto the computer and was like, I'll just quickly draw something. Because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna finish this embroidery wise. So it ended up looking like, I mean, you can see the plans. Oh my God, it's huge. Why is it so big? Maybe because of the photograph. This is how it turned out. I like obviously was going to do this traditionally, but then yeah, it's fine. I don't hate it or anything. I like the idea that I had. I don't know why it's so big, but yeah, there you go. That's how that ended up. I think it's cool. I think it's alright. Also, Duck, good morning. What queer haven is this? It's us. It's under the sea queer haven. How goes it? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. It's very true. See, Jelly's saying what we're all thinking. You gotta put your teeth on your Nerf blasters. I had a cleaning done yesterday, and the day before I literally bit down on something and it chipped part of the filling off of her tooth, to which I ate. To be fair, I can't really have a go at you because I did exactly the same thing when I had the issue with the rock. I just like immediately ate it. I would panic ate it. I was like, well, I don't know what to do. Let me just eat it really quickly. Also, Panthera, I never said, but good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going good for you. Cool, thank you. That's incredible. Thank you. I'm not. It's not my favorite, but I don't dislike it either. I'm glad I finished something, and I'll take that. I'll take that something got done yesterday, and I'm pleased with that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with all the stuff we've made so far, I'm pretty happy with it. That does kind of lead us to a segue a little bit. Well, we've got a few things. I've got 3 things kind of to announce, semi-ish, kind of 4, but the last one's mainly for me. To have a lovely stream. No, thank you. Again, good luck with the 2 stuff. I hope that it's as easy and cheap to sort as possible. And you're good boarding as well. I hope you're doing well. First of all, I'm going to show the Discord because, oh, wait 2 seconds. Dude, that's fine. I thought so, and that is okay. Sorry, I'm just keeping eyes on things, on everything ever. All right, I'll nip over to the Discord. I'll show you it like this because I know it will pop up here. For instance, why? I don't know why I own this. Why do I have this? It's so unuseful. This is what I wanted to show. This. There you go. For 1 week. I think a lot of people know what this is already. If you don't, you're in for a surprise. If you do, you already know. However, something's being announced in 1 week. What could it be? I will say a lot of people have been asking me about this in DMs. I've said the same thing in DMs. If you can wait 1 week, just wait 1 week. Just wait 1 week. We always announce it around the same time. Please wait a week. We are still finalizing details. I cannot give you any information behind the scenes, even if you are DMing me asking. I appreciate you all, your enthusiasm. You're all very cool, very exciting. Please wait 1 week. For when everything is finalized, I can give you actual information. But yeah, this is happening in 1 week. I appreciate your enthusiasm. We have had a lot of very enthusiastic people this year. I've had people asking me questions about a specific event that I won't say the name of, probably since like March this year. Very cool of you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad people are excited and enthusiastic, but you have to give us some time to get all of our stuff sorted first before we can give you all the informations. I gotta get it all sorted ourselves. But yeah, 1 week, just one more week, and then yes. I'm doing good. Went to show job. Oh, really? And it went really well. Oh, geez, Franthera. Hell yeah. Very cool. Whatever could it be? What could it be? Jelly, it's me. You could tell. I can't. Also because, like, we don't have every single thing finalized yet. And so it wouldn't be fair because I don't want to give you false information or anything like that. I just can't. You gotta wait like a week. You'll be okay though. I believe in you. I believe you can wait a week. Also, Dolls, thank you for the lurk. Have a lovely, lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. 1.5 meg. Oh my god, Duck. Heck, you must be getting it all like almost as a stop motion. Oh dear. So yeah, we have that in a week, which is really exciting, and hopefully you guys will be excited once it all gets properly announced. It does mean that next Thursday we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Wait, not next. Is it next Thursday? Yeah, it is. Next Thursday, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. So strap in for next Thursday when we discuss many a thing and have many a thing announced. Very exciting. 160. Oof. On the plus side, at 160p, you can't see any like spots or acne that I've got. because it won't hopefully show up. So there is that. I might look better to you than I do to anyone else. Oh dear. But yes, so we've got that next Thursday, which is very, very exciting. The next thing, this is kind of a two-parter announcement. We basically just have a couple things sort of back to back here, and we've had a very busy month anyway. I've been kind of looking at my calendar. For those who don't know, on Tuesday was actually our partnerversary. Now, I did sleep it. I snoozed it. I was like, I'm not ready to do a partner anniversary stream at this point. But technically, as of Tuesday that just passed, we've been a partner on Twitch for a whole year, which is really, really exciting. And very cool. I can't believe it's been a year already, but it has been a year. Twitch reminded me that it's been a year. And I was very much not prepared. So yeah, as of Tuesday, it'd been actually a whole year. So we're now over a year. We're no longer new beans on the block. We're old beans now. Immediately, overnight, immediately old now. That being said, this is kind of part of a two-part announcement. I've snoozed it for 2 weeks. However, there is an event that we're doing at the end of the month that I would rather focus on rather than the partner anniversary stream. So what might end up happening is we might sneak it into that as part of a celebration, because we have a week-long event happening at the end of the month, which I now have slide for. Here you go, a craftathon. So actually, let me introduce this before I have everything on screen, because otherwise half of that's not going to make any sense. As you can have known, over the past 3 weeks, we've been making tons and tons of embroideries, tons of pieces, and it would be really nice to turn some of them into prints. The thing is, the way that we do prints here is I send off to have them made, and then I sell them like that, because that helps me keep the price down on your end. It means there isn't a minimal cost by using something like fourth wall, and it means I can get to them to you a little bit cheaper. So it's basically cheaper for everyone. It's cheaper for me, it's cheaper for you, everything's good. So I normally get them printed myself, but because I get them printed myself, I have to get them printed in bulk, which means it costs quite a bit of money off the bat before to like get it all done. So what we are doing is at the end of the month, we're doing a craftathon, which is basically going to be a week-long crafting event. We're capped at 7 days, so it'll be a 7-day subathon at longest, where we're going to try and raise as much money as possible to make as many prints as possible. It won't just be prints as well, it is also to try and renew the PO box. For those who don't know, PO boxes in this country cost about 300 quid. I use the PO box as part of being able to sell stuff online because it helps me hide my address and stuff like that, so it's quite important. If I want to keep continuing selling things online, I do sort of need one. So basically, at the end of the month, we're going to be doing a craftathon where we raise as much money as we can to make as many prints and also to renew the PO box so I can keep selling prints. Basically, it's all to do with making and selling prints. It's going to be a week-long thing, at maximum, again, depending on how many subs we get, because every sub adds 6 minutes to the counter. I will be starting at 10 hours, because we will be doing a maximum of 10 hours a day, similar to the subathon we did last year. That sort of thing, where it's like there'll be 10 hours minimum, and then after that 6 minutes for every sub. It is just following subs, because I feel like subs are the best value for money for you guys, because then you get, you get at least emotes and stuff like that, whereas if it was other things like bits, you don't really get as much back. So we are focusing on subs because I feel like that gives you the most back as well. And we have a butt ton of goals, like a lot of goals. I think it's the most goals I've done for any event ever. We got some really, really cool ones in there as well. I will go over this a little closer to the date, but we have a few in there, like you can see, like a lot of them are like unlock a print to be made, unlock 2 prints, 3 prints, 4 prints, stuff like that. The PO box is a little bit higher just because of all the print stuff before it, but yes, the PO box is also in there. So I think at least like 15 of them are to do with prints and PO box. But other than that, we have a lot of like some favorites coming back, some new stuff. I have some collabs in there, which is really exciting with people, like a lot of cool stuff. But this is a reason that I don't necessarily want to celebrate my partner anniversary, because celebrating my partner anniversary before doing a subathon, it might kind of confuse people, as far as like, I don't want people to say they like come to the partner anniversary and they want to gift subs, and they gift subs then, when I know a week later, if you gifted subs, there'd be like things you could get in return, you know? So we're not going to celebrate my partnerversary specifically on like the date. It was also on Tuesday, but we might celebrate it as part of the craftathon instead, specifically so that if people do anything like gift subs, that they get something in return, because I just don't want to, again, I don't want to split that and then have people gifting subs and then just not getting anything, because that just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right, especially when we have these things for like gift sub and stuff like that. I'm also going to be putting in for the first day, I think it can only be the first day, but the first day I can like make it reduced by 35% on gift sub bundles, so to make it a bit cheaper for you. We have like a maximum amount of days we can do that a year, but I don't think it lets me do it back to back, but it lets me do it at least for one day, so I'll do it on the first day of the event. Yeah. There's a person on the screen. Also, Marty, good morning. I hope you're doing well. And thank you, Cravazon. Good morning. I hope you're both doing good. Chap Jelly lives down at the end of the yellow brick road. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. There's a secret. But yeah, basically, it's just the PO box is kind of important if I want to be able to sell prints, I need the PO box. And yeah, other than that, it'd just be to make as many prints as possible. So that's going to be the goal. That's the goal. So oh, you can do it back to back? Oh, really? Oh, let me have a look-see into that then. There is one thing that I might need to save it for later this year, but otherwise, yeah, I would definitely. Because that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, no, okay. A thing to look into. Sick, thank you. Sick and thank you. A subathon, hi Mallow. I was gonna call it a printathon, but then I'm like, that makes it sound like we're doing printing, and I'm not doing like screen printing or anything, but we are gonna do a hell of a lot of crafts. So basically, I have a full, okay, so, sorry, I'm like switching between this and this so quickly. For anyone who wasn't here last year, the way that we do subathons here is we have like a maximum of 10 hours a day that we stream, and then if we still have hours on the clock, then we go live the next day and we do like a maximum of 10 hours. So we don't do the whole thing of sleeping on stream. There's a couple of reasons. One, I'm on the Pride shelf. I'm on the Pride shelf for the next year, and you are not allowed to sleep on stream on the Pride shelf, even if it's as part of a subathon. So if I was to sleep on stream or do anything like that on stream, it would actually get me removed from the Pride shelf and stuff, which would be a shame because I like being on there. So yeah, definitely we're not doing that. The other reason is it doesn't really fit between how I want my streams to be. I'm quite an active person. I'm also quite an energetic person, and I want my streams to be energetic from start to finish. If I was to just stream like 16 hours a day, I don't think I can guarantee being energetic from start to finish. And I want each hour of my stream to be packed with things, especially with something like a subathon. I want it to be worth it that people want to donate for the next day, you know, to unlock the next day. So I plan my subathons like to the hour where I'm like, we're doing this for this many hours, then we have this for this many hours, then we have this thing happening, and then we have this thing happening. So every single day has like a timetable for me of what we are doing from start to finish, so that it feels worth it that people actually want to donate subs for the next day. Because it wouldn't feel right to me personally to do a subathon like this and just do my regular content. Yes, we're going to be doing a lot of crafts, we're going to be doing a lot of arts throughout the entire week, we're going to be doing only arts and crafts basically, but I want it to be, again, like, I don't want to spoil what we're doing because I don't normally tell you what we're doing more than a day in advance. But like, I want it to be filled from top to bottom of all of that. Yeah, basically. I want it to be filled. I want to be filled chock-a-blocked and something fun for everyone who is joining. Whenever you join in the subathon, you have something fun getting on. Hopefully that gets it across. Again, this isn't to knock on anyone else's subathon. It's my own personal thing approach. You do not have to take it. It's mine. It's my personal approach. You can't have it. The people need me. Jean, enjoy your holiday. Have fun. Also, Mallow, good morning. I hope you're having a lovely morning. I hope things are going good. You suggested me a streamer that I have ended up really liking. And now I've just been like lurking their Deltarune playthroughs. Oh dear, like, people need me, go! Pride people don't believe in sleeping. No, did you know that if you're in the LGBT, you never sleep? Not even once. It's impossible. So if they see you sleeping on the Pride shelf, it means that you're not LGBT, you slept. You know, nobody sleeps. That's why I'm so tired. I've been awake for so long. We get it, Jelly. I'm glad. I'm sorry. I am an anxious over-explainer. Also, Clockwork, good morning. The I'm only sleeping category is an actual game. It's not intended to be sleeping in. Twitch just doesn't have a reason to micromanage free. I mean, that is fair. That is fair. Oh dear, Willy. It's a game. Maybe sleeping is now allowed in general. No, it used to be that you couldn't sleep on stream, but now you can. And I do think the rise of larger streamers doing subathons has like really, it made Twitch clarify its rules on that. But the difference is that you have to have like a full mod team. Like you can be asleep on stream, but you can't have it like an unmoderated chat. Like there are rules. There are still rules to like basically because you're not there. So for instance, if I was to fall asleep now and there were no mods actively in chat, then that would be a problem. But as long as like I have a full moderation team that is moderating it as you sleep, then you can technically do it because you can still keep the space safe. Yeah, and obviously there are certain things you can't do. Like you don't want to get changed and stuff on stream and stuff like that. Like there's still gonna be, you can't toilet on stream. There are gonna be things you need to go do off stream. But like, yeah, sleeping is allowed these days. There are just certain rules to make sure that your stream is still a safe place while you sleep. And a lot of it is just making sure that you have an active mod team. Yeah. As someone that only manages 3 or 4 hour chunks, yes. Not. We've been rioting so much, you can't trust us. Yeah, I'd go to sleep and then suddenly chat. The guy that died on the stream and made them put a hard stop to the no AFK rule. Yeah, like, well, yeah, no, it's just not safe. It's just not safe. Like, there are safe ways to do a subathon and unsafe ways, and I think it is in Twitch's best interest to promote safe ways, especially when subathons also make Twitch so much money. Like, you don't want to discourage something that's going to be making you a lot of money. Maybe not so much for smaller streamers, but for like when really big streamers do it, it's a huge amount of money that Twitch makes on that. So you want to encourage, you want the money, but you want to encourage people to do it in a safe way. But yeah, anyway, for anyone new here, the way that we do it is we do 10 hours a day maximum. I just make sure that those 10 hours are planned from start to finish so that we have like a really packed day full of fun every single day. And if at the end of the day, after the end of the 10 hours, we still have hours on the clock, we wake up the next day and keep going. Again, mine is capped at 7 days because I can't do more than 7 days. It technically might be 8 days, but that's fine. Basically, I've capped it where I can't continue after that point. Yeah, basically, because I have commitments. But yeah, it should be good. It should be good. And yeah, hopefully, again, obviously, when it comes to things with subathons, only ever give within your limits. If you can't give, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. What I would say, and what I'm going to announce in the Discord later, if you have a monthly sub anyway, if you have a recurrent sub, maybe don't redeem it. Oh my God, CJ! No! CJ! Wait! 2 weeks! CJ, wait! You could have made me had spicy food. CJ! 2 weeks! Wait 2 weeks! I shan't. CJ! Premature gift! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs! CJ! 1 week! No, 2 weeks! 2 weeks! Falling feels a bit, you have me for the temperature, so they will be. Yeah. Also, Sloth, good morning! Sloth, good morning! Oh, so thank you for gifting us up to Striking, and Jack, and Nania, and Octogeisha, and Pidge, and Akuma, and Umbra, and Future, and Crimson, and Stroot. Thank you. Very kind of you. Wait a week. Wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Also, sorry, there's a lot of noises happening. Goddamn. Goblin noises. Oh dear. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Bossy. How are you doing? Good morning. What did I miss? Can you start from the beginning? Yeah, look on screen. have a little look-see. We're going to be trying to raise money to make as many prints and also to renew the PO box so I can keep selling prints. But also, don't gift subs and wait until the 25th. I am literally, what I am telling everyone, I'm going to announce it in the Discord later as well, is if you have a recurrent sub, maybe don't redeem it. Hold on to that in chat. Don't use it until the 25th, because if you wait until the 25th, it will add 6 minutes of the timer. You get a duck, you get the thank you at the end, all that kind of stuff. So maybe hold off on any people that have recurrent subs. Don't renew them until then. maybe just don't renew them for like a couple weeks, because that way you get the rewards. That's what I'm saying. And if you were gonna gift them, wait, because I'm gonna have all this stuff happening. Alright, Miss Jean sounds like she's expiring. Good morning. Oh no, are you in Migraine City too? I'm sorry, Feathered. I hope you feel better soon. Oh dear. I refuse. No, open eyes. So it's not in 2 weeks, and there will be ducks. There'll be ducks, there'll be spicy challenges. I'll read through. We've got a hell of a lot of things. So the numbers at the side, they are the number of subs. So at 25, we'll open an AMA that can last throughout the entire craftathon. I figured put that one first because then it can be for the majority of the craftathon. At 35, that's when we start unlocking the prints. So the prints are every 35, but that's when we start to unlock the prints. At 50, we have a sticker giveaway, which is the current stickers. At 70, there's another print that we can make. At 75, you guys can help me design a print to make, and then we will, like, that will be an extra print that we'll make at the end. So basically, we'll start making an embroidery on stream, and then you guys can help with that. JH! It's not a subathon yet! Wait! Give it literally 2 weeks, guys! 2 weeks! You had me a duck. Hell yeah. Also, Matrix, good morning. I hope you're doing well. JH! 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then I can give you stuff back if you sub. This is what I would do in 2 weeks. Do it in 2 weeks! Started on Tuesday night. Really? Just woken up, still lurking. I'll be honest, yesterday I'm like recovery, thankfully. I'm like zombie mode post migraine. But yeah, literally yesterday I woke up and I was like, I'm okay. And then I died. I had nothing yesterday. Craft a long. I see, it is craft a long time, nearly a very long time. Again, a maximum of, I think it is 80 hours. It's either 7, I need to double check if I've done it for 70 or 80 hours. It's either 7 or 8 days. I've said it's capped at 7 days, but I may have accidentally told Shiny 8 days, which means we might be prepping for 8 days, and if I've prepped for 8 days anyway, but yes. So that is, yes, we're doing that. I do have some stretch ones as well and some stretch goals, and also, like, again, with stretch goals we can just make more prints and such, but the main ones would be, we'd be looking at 15 prints, new prints, and also renewing the PO box. That's the goal. That is the goal. Again, the PO box just means that I can continue to sell prints because I sell them from my house, so I need to have the PO box for return address for international orders. It basically just makes things a lot safer for me. And then, yeah, the prints themselves, because I buy them, I have them made specially and then buy them. I pay the cost up front. So it'd be for all of that. That's what we're doing it for. You know what makes me so sad about that graphic? What is it? The absence of mug. Well, let's get back to that really quickly, because fantastic segue, Sloth. Fantastic segue. At 125 subs, chat's gonna make a sticker set. Now, the sticker set can also potentially be put on a mug. The same way that we did the stickers before that also ended up on a mug. So, good segue. And that's at 125, and we would do that on stream the next day. So the next day, part of the stay would be you guys helping me design a new piece, and then making it into a sticker set, and maybe a mug, if it works on a mug. Dear. Then after that, we have another print to be unlocked. Then we have the community picking the song for Booptober, because Booptober is only a month after this. Then we have another print to be unlocked. Then at 200, we have a collab with Blapple, which would be after the Craftathon, probably sometime in September, which would be very exciting. More art collabs with Blapple. At 210, we have another print being made. At 225, we have a sticker giveaway, which is specifically the stickers that you guys have designed. Then we have unlocked 7 prints to be made. Then we have a goblin art giveaway. I've not given away any goblin art since Christmas, so this will be the first goblin art since then. Hell yeah. So new goblin to be given away. Then we have, 275. I'll publish the videos from the 5-year streamiversary. I have them unlisted, they're mine, but I will publish them. If you want to see 5-year-old Jelly and just have that there with stupid old clips, I'll publish them at 275. 280, that's 8 prints then to be made. At 300, we have a collab with Clen, which I've already discussed what I would like to do with Clen and with Blapple. I wonder who that could be. CJ, thank you so much for gifting us up to Butt Sex Pirate. That's very kind of you. If that's not, one day it's not going to be CJ and I'm going to blame CJ for it. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I've already discussed with both Blapple and Clem what I'd like the collabs to be, and they are both very fun. They should both be very fun. At 315, we unlock 9 prints to be made. At 325, I will organize a peak collab for September with some friends and stuff like that. We'll have a big peak gaming time. That would be probably after the subathon. Unlock, at 350, unlock 10 prints to be made. At 375, a community dinner event. So interestingly, this has been a thing that has come up a lot. We're gonna have a little dinner together. We're all gonna order a takeaway, and we're all gonna share a dinner. We're gonna have a nice dinner set. It's a stupid one. I know it's stupid, but do you know how many times you guys have asked for this over the years? Because I always hide myself eating lunch. Come dine with me with Jelly. Exactly. We're gonna have a lovely dinner together, all of us. Very fun. So we have that at 375. At 385, that's 11 prints we made. At 400, we'll have another Shiny chat Q&A, because a lot of people missed it last time. It's only an hour long, but Shiny has agreed, if we hit that they will pop into chat and answer any questions you might have. At 420, unlock 12 prints to be made. Very nice. At 425, make an 80s Jello recipe, and we'll have that on stream as well. If you guys don't know what an 80s Jello recipe is, you can Google it. You can Google it. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Oh, wait, I got a choo-choo-choo. Thank you so much for the heckin'. Thank you so... Oh, wait, is it a ghost? Thank you so much for the heckin' hype emote. That's very cool of you. Thank you, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you so much for the level 4 hype train, you mad people. Again, wait for a couple weeks, and then I can do lots of stuff for you in return. So making an 80s Jello recipe. At 450, we will definitely be able to afford to make those prints and also keep the PO box, which I really appreciate. At 455, that's 13 prints to be made. At 475, an extra future 10-hour craft stream. So basically just unlock another long craft stream. If you've enjoyed doing the subathon at this point, we can do you another one. And then at 500, unlock 14 prints to be made, which actually is 15 if you count the one that chat makes as well. So technically it's 15. I do have some stretch goals. I'm not going to show those now because those have more to do with things that we're doing during the subathon, and I don't want to spoil anything. But that is where we're at with the base. It is definitely the most goals I've ever made, which is why it's taken a while to announce. Excuse me. I need another Blapple collab. Yeah, Blapple and Clem. We got some collabs coming up. It should be really, really fun. Very, very fun. I'm very excited. All right, let me catch up. Sorry, Jelly, I know I want that. Get it? Hell yeah, I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. It was raining goblins, but hi, hello. How you doing, nice to see you. I hope you were good. The absence of mug, but what if? There was one. Ludwig broke the record during his subathon with 283,666 subscribers. 100k subs in one subathon. We have to do that? No! I pay for a PO box for everyone in the chat. I don't know that I might not have enough sub goals to get to 283,000. Definitely post migraine zombie mode. I should be good as long as it doesn't come back. Fingers crossed for you. I hope that it doesn't. I'll make heckin' sure it works on a mug. Yeah, I mean, I can make sure it designs well for a mug for sure. It is my life goals. I was tempted to do 5 because there seems to be a discount, but you could wait until the end of the month and then I can give you a wheel spin for that. I give you a little bit of a wheel spin for that. What's that? Oh, what do you say? Booby oh god, for booby month. Yeah, maybe soon. I don't know if I does weird things. Phone is like peak collab. Yeah, that is peak content. Also, yeah, dinner date. Bring your whisks. You're all gonna bring a whisk. Will Jelly provide food for us too? Don't order takeout, it would dox you. Oh, no. I'll just order takeout from, we have like a local place. They don't put any of their branding on it. It's unidentified food in boxes. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm very safe. Ah, dear. And Fox, good morning, how are you doing? Choo-choos. Tea, Jelly, tea. I've got some tea. That'd be good. PO box for all, even Jelly would. Yeah, well, all of you are gonna have secret addresses now. There's a subathon at the end of the month. Yes, it's to basically help afford to make some new prints, but also to renew the PO box. PO box is like 300 quid in this country. It's very expensive. And I kind of need a PO box to send stuff internationally because there always needs to be a a return address on international packages. So like when I'm sending my prints abroad, there always needs to be a return address. And because of that, I need a PO box. Otherwise it just doxes my address to anybody who orders a print from me, which is not ideal. PO box is like 300 quid where I live. I can't afford that normally, hence us doing a subathon at the end of the month where we can hopefully make a new set of prints, but also mean that I can continue to sell the old prints and stuff like that. That's the goal. That's the goal. Unidentified food in boxes was my college nickname! Yeah, people can ID from bed sheets on a hotel bed. Yes, they can, and people will do horrible things on the internet, and there is only so much you can do to keep yourself safe as a streamer. People go up and down people's roads shining red lights in their windows to see if it shows up on stream, to see if they can identify the house of the person. If someone is crazy, there is only so much you can do. That person is crazy. Best you can do is make sure the local authorities know that you're a streamer if you are a bigger streamer, so that if anybody does try to, what's it called? SWAT you. The local authorities can double check with you ahead of time to see if that's something that you've actually said. Best thing you can do, if you're a bigger streamer, at this stage for me, should be alright, but yeah, that is all you can really do. People are crazy. There are streamers who can no longer talk about the weather on stream because it doxes their location. Wild. Don't be crazy, basically. Stop being crazy. The one thing I will say though is it is generally not advised to go into people's chats and say the way that people get doxed, because if there is someone crazy watching the stream and is like, oh, I could dox them using that, best not to. Best not to go into people's chats being like, I saw so-and-so get doxed by XYZ. It's like, yeah, it just unfortunately, it can spread information to the wrong people. Yeah. Oh dear. There we go. It says a date on this stream. I didn't see it until now. Does it? Sick. Hell yeah. How you doing, Loquake? Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing good. 300 is rough. Yeah, it's because I live in the middle of bloody nowhere. So there isn't like a whole lot of like PO boxes in Wales anyway. And then even less if you get remote. So for us, we got lucky though, because we don't live near one. I got lots of options. They were like, where do you want it? So I've picked somewhere that's like, if I ever want to drive into Cardiff, it's kind of on the way, which is nice, because Cardiff is the capital city, and it's where I would normally, like, if I want to meet, like, a lot of friends, maybe, go there. So it gives me, like, a reason to go every few months. I don't go very often, to be fair. I don't live anywhere near it, but, like, it's cool, and it gives me a reason to, like, pop by there on the way. Dear. People are scary, gotta have the cops on speed dial. Didn't know the red light thing, that's mad. Do I not all the time? Yeah, sorry, no, you're fine. It's just generally, like, a be careful kind of thing. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, even though I don't even know what it is because it reveals defining information that was supposed to be generic. Lucky me, I live in Africa and we don't have house addresses here. Sounds terrifying though. It's definitely a thing for bigger streamers. Like again, like the bigger you get, the more likely it is that someone's very parasocial, being very uncomfortable. We've had people who don't like me very much over the years, which is fair. I have a very loud personality. I understand that. I'm gonna rub people the wrong way and that's absolutely fine. I'm also like very openly queer. I'm disabled. I've got other bits and bobs going on, you know, things that people might look at me and be like, I just decide that I don't like you based on those things. But I would hope that the vast majority of people that come by the stream and decide that they don't like me are normal and will just leave. Like if I am not making content that you enjoy, that's fine. Again, I don't expect to be everyone's cup of tea. Just don't be weird about it. Just go. It's fine. There's like 5,000 other streamers going on. Could you forward post from the PO box to your home? You can. That costs you more. So like if again the subathon does really, really well, I actually might do that just for like the not having to pop by and book trips to Cardiff. But it's like an extra 100 quid or something here to redirect the PO box to my house for the year. So if the subathon does really well, sure. Absolutely. But if it doesn't, then yeah. Well, I really just need to renew the PO box full stop. I'm happy to renew it as I have it. If it does really well, extra bonus, maybe I'll have it come to my house instead of having to pick it up. Yeah. Just enjoy the streams and live your life. It's just not hard. Yeah, the vast majority of people are normal, I will say. It's like that odd 1% that every now and again you have to remind them, like, I'm just a human being doing my stuff in my craft room. I am with many, many faults, and there will be things about me that you might not like, and that's super normal. If at any point the stream is off-putting enough to you for whatever reason, that you're not enjoying your time here, there are hundreds of other people that stream in makers and crafting that might be more your cup of tea or more your vibe or more your energy levels and stuff like that. And I would recommend you to have a little look around the categories and find someone else that suits what your vibes are better. But yeah, just don't take it out on me. I'm just a normal person doing my best. Dear. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm pretty loud, and I get why people don't like that, but especially in the crafting category, a lot of people are looking for more mellow vibes, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll get by. I hate jelly too. They're way too similar to me, and I totally hate myself, so it makes sense. Oh my god, have you had that where you meet someone, you're like, your attitude is so similar to mine that it's kind of throwing me off. We're too similar. I've definitely had that. I lived with someone once where our energy levels were so similar, and like, we're great friends, don't get me wrong, we're like great friends, but I remember when we were first getting to know each other, we're like, oh, this is a lot, isn't it? Oh no, the other thing that used to happen a few times was like, we had very similar sense of humor, and we realized it very early on when we were living together, because we were like placed together, so we didn't know each other before we started living together, is that we both had a very similar sense of humor, and we have a very similar laugh. And the amount of times someone told a joke and we'd both full belly laugh and then immediately stop, because it's like, you're laughing at the same time as me, immediately with the same laugh. And the moment Don't talk about my hospital trip. I don't think you did. As long as it's not too gory. I might not handle gore too well this morning because I'm still coming out of a migraine, but as long as it's not too gory. Oh dear, I hope you're doing okay as well. I hope you're feeling all right. You say hospital, I hope you're okay. I thought you were a jellyfish. I'm in disguise, my human disguise. No need to announce it to all of us either. Yeah, it's not a great vibe, but like, I get it. Like, I'd rather you didn't. You jelly, for real, I'm sorry. I love when you find someone with similar vibes and humor. Yeah, it's like, dang, it throws you off immediately, but like, then it's like, whoa. But good friends though, good friends, I get it. I met someone on here that is legit me to the T. I went to a person meetup and we even step in the same spot when moving out of someone's way in public. That's so funny. Also, good morning Twilight, I hope you're doing well. Lucky Halfling, nice. And like, I've met people that I bounce off really well. Like obviously Blapple is someone, me and Blapple have fantastic banter, and I love bantering with Blapple. Like, I think you do, like, that's another thing, like, me and Blapple are quite different people in some ways, but like, I think we both read each other pretty well as far as like boundaries go, and you know, I know how far I can push it with Blapple, Blapple knows how far she can push it with me and stuff, and that's also like, finding someone who you can bounce off really well is such a blessing, such a blessing. It's so nice. Lovey as well, I enjoy bouncing off. I don't push Lovey as far as I'll push Blapple, but then Blapple is my ex-wife for a reason. We have to bicker like an old married couple. And then Clen, different kind of bickering. Oh dear. I think it's because Clen also has very loud energy and I have very loud energy. Whereas I don't think Blapple has as loud of energy normally. We bring it out in each other. We both just get louder and louder and louder. It's funnier with a swear word, poop emoji. Is it gonna trigger my nausea? Because if so, I might ask you to wait till tomorrow. If it's not going to make me feel sick, then that's okay. It's just because I'm post-migraine. That's literally it. Normally poop humor, hilarious, but I'm like literally just coming out of a migraine. So like, I'm still a little wobbly. You'll have to work that out yourself. If you don't think it's gonna make me feel sick, then it's fine. If it does make me feel sick, I'll bop you. Dear. Good morning. I'm usually low energy except for evenings where I'm social mode, so I like being around louder and bigger personalities. I can piggyback off. Yeah, that has been like a thing that I've found is like, because I'm quite a loud person. I do try and collabs though to tone it down a bit because I don't want to speak over the top of other people, but like it definitely helps with the like piggyback bouncing off stuff and stuff like that. I feel like me and Blapple have that where it's like I'll rile up Blapple, Blapple riles up me. We get louder and louder as the collab goes on, descends into madness. It's very fun. I enjoy it. Me and Shifty are kind of like that too, but me and Shifty have been mates for a good long time. Whereas like in person, when we meet and get coffee and whatever, like we're pretty chill. You put us in a stream together and it's like we're just constantly bickering. Being slow, but doing okay, thank you. Tiredness isn't different. Oh, bless you. I hope you get some good Z's soon. It won't? Ah, fair enough then. I'm trying to decide whether I like a smooth gradient or dithering on my test playing card. Ooh, Laz. I wanna make a card for the chroma core thing, but I keep running out of time in the day. But I wanna do the collab. I'm just being really slow. It's very exciting though. Smooth gradient or dithering. That does sound fun. Yeah, sorry, I'm back to the game. But yes, I had fun bouncing off you too. Hell yeah. I'm only here to pick up. No! Only a little bit. How you doing? We love Feathered here. How goes it? Have you bought the cello yet? Or the double bass? Have you bought it? Is it in your possession? Hello nerds, hello Summoning, good morning. Welcome on in. We've just been doing a bit of announcement on the 25th of August. Craftathon. It's at least 7 days. I might be 8. I might have accidentally planned for it to be capped at 8, which is my bad. So it might be 8 days. I'm putting 7 on here to cover my back, but it might be 8. But we tried to raise enough money to renew the PO box and also make a new set of prints, because I pay for all the prints up front and I also pay for the PO box up front. Yeah, that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to raise enough money to do both of those because it's bloody expensive having a PO box in this country, but I need it to sell prints. Oh dear. So yeah. That's what we're doing. We're doing this at the end of the month. I have lots of things going on. Very exciting. Also, do you want to see something embarrassing? Don't tell anyone though. I accidentally, on the actual slide, it says ticker instead of sticker. I've like stolen the S from spin and like put it on here on a separate layer. It says ticker. Very embarrassing. I only noticed it when I went live and I was like, no. Ticker giveaway. And I had to Google, I was like, just to make sure that I'm not giving away something like iffy. What's a ticker? Apparently it's like a word that some people call stocks, and I'm not giving away stocks. I don't have any stocks, but I'm not giving those away, so I put the S in so that people didn't know. It doesn't seem my shame. Oh, dear. No, you're a nerd. Squirrel, good morning, welcome on in. I has not husband unit. Why? Imagine the art that could have been made. Lamal ticker. Dang, I know, it's rough. It's rough when you just can't spell. Saturday morning I woke with a feeling of, oh my god, my appendix! So took pain meds, went to the hospital, they ran tested a few explanations, turns out I was constipated! But to be fair, that can hurt a lot more than people give it credit for sure. You're just full of shit. You need to go to the doctor, you're full of shit! Ah! I'm glad it was nothing serious though. I'm really glad it wasn't like appendicitis or anything like that. Good. I'm glad it was nothing bad. Good on you for going though and getting it checked out just in case. It's definitely always better to be safe. I would post the whip and archer, but I don't know, oh, that's fair. I get the vibes. I get the vibes. You're more than welcome to post it at any point, but yeah, if you would rather wait, that's very fair. Jelly coin, yeah, something that definitely doesn't exist. Ticker, I need a new half ticket in case mine gives out. Free stocks giveaway. No, I'm not giving away stocks. You've given veto powers to others. Shocking, isn't it? It is a little shocking. I understand why, but it's a little shocking. So yeah, that's 2 announcements done. What was the third? Does anyone remember? We've got the Discord one, which was. Wait a minute. Where have I put it? This one. Who knows what this could be? Could be anything. We got this one coming up. Then we got this one coming up, and the fact that we're not specifically celebrating our partner's anniversary just because we'll do it as part of the craftathon. Technically, I've been a partner for a year as of just gone the Tuesday, but I'm not going to be celebrating it separately because I would like to wait until the subathon. Actually, I'm also going to add everyone in the Discord later, so that I guess that is part of it, is if you have a recurring sub, maybe hold off on renewing it until the subathon just so that I can give you your rewards, get the stuff added to the timer, you know, all the good things. Hold off until the end of the month if you can, just because that way you get more rewards. So if you popped into stream today and you saw like sub, share it in chat. Don't share it in chat. Wait until subathon, just so that you get the most bang for your buck, and I'll announce that in the Discord later just so that everyone who's not here knows. And then there was something else. What is the something else? There was 3. That's 2. What's the third? Ah, dear. Well, the only mistake you've done, you've learned now. What was it, Ghostbusters 2? No, I'm not announcing Ghostbusters 2. No. What's in 1 week? Or is that a tease? It's a tease. It's a tease for something. Who knows what could be in 1 week? I'll never say. Could be anything. I don't know what could be in 1 week. I don't know. Have no idea. Couldn't say. Could be anything. Woo! I don't know. Something's happening in 1 week. I don't know. Oh, dear. Just check. Yeah, no, that was fine. All good. I'm glad again that there's nothing that's dangerous though. Oh dear. Chroma, Booptober, who knows? It could be anything. That's what I normally do with my parents. The other blanket, is this for September? No, it's gonna be in August. That's what it was! Bless you, Sloth. My third announcement is more of an announcement from me than anything else. Guys, I have not a single event for streaming in the entirety of September, which means I can take a little bit of a break from the intense streaming schedule for 1 month before Booptober. Yay! The planning! That's what it was. September, I have not a single streaming event planned. Not a single one. I have the whole month just to do regular streams for a nice time. Jelly doesn't burn out this year. No, reminding me about September, look at me go. So yeah, September we don't have any streaming events planned, not a single one, just vibes and chilling, leading up to Booptober in October. So a whole month to vibe. We'll still be streaming, I'm not taking a month off streaming or anything like that, but we won't be doing like ridiculous long streams. The only things that might happen is like we'll be working through some of the redeems from the subathon at the end of this month. So like, for instance, if we hit the Goblin Art giveaway, we might work on the Goblin Art on stream, but it'll be to like a regular streaming amount. Not like extra streams or extra hours and stuff like that. It'll just be regular. We might have a couple of collabs if we hit them with Clen and with Blathel, but they'll just be regular streams scheduled in with the normal week. So yeah, that would be the closest we have to like events, but they'll mainly just be good vibes and, you know, doing stuff at a regular pace for a month, which is nice. Oh dear, that's what the third announcement was. The third announcement was a whole month without a single planned event. Yes. Which I think is the first time this year we've had a full month without an event, but I did kind of plan September specifically to be that. I do have, like, I'm going to a couple weddings and stuff, but like those are private events, nothing to do with stream. And yeah, just a couple of special streams maybe, like for collabs, but again, regular length. I'm not doing like a 12-hour collab with anyone. It's good. Dear, Jelly doesn't burn out this year. Yeah. Who gave Jelly permission? Me. And woo, an almost break. Yeah. Seriously, it's good to take breaks. I recommend all streamers do them regularly. Yeah, it's like, again, I'm not going to be taking like a full month off or anything like that, but I will be just streaming a regular amount, like 4 days a week maximum, stuff like that. You know, even during Chroma, we've been going up to 5 or 6 days a week at points. Then we have the subathon at the end of the month where we're doing 7 days in a row if we hit it. So it'd just be nice to have like a regular schedule for just 1 month where I'm not going above and beyond every single stream. So yeah. So normal amount. Yeah, literally just a normal week. We haven't had a normal week for so long. Oh dear. Yep. Would the vacation be cancelled? Jelly wouldn't have remembered how to announce it. Maybe. I would have just had to plan an event quickly, wouldn't I? It's just like whack an event in there quickly. But yeah, we so commonly do like charity event into another event. Like the way that often my year is laid out is a charity event 1 month and then arts and creative events the next 2 months. Charity event, arts and creative, charity event, arts and creative, which means you're constantly going from one thing into the next, which is great. And I love being busy, but I think having September specifically is like a month where I don't do that, especially before Booptober, which is such a big month for us. I think it does just logically make sense. So yeah, we do have some stuff to go over in November. I'm going to be keeping that pretty quiet for now because I want to get through Booptober and everything first. So the other thing is knowing that November is going to have some bigger changes and streams in it is like, it's nice to know that I have September at least, which is chill. And who knows, maybe some weeks I'll only do 3 streams. Maybe only 3. Maybe they'll be, that's the other thing, they could all be short streams. I might just do like 4 4-hour streams in a week, you know, less. I don't want to stop streaming entirely because a lot of people do use my streams leading up to Booptober to ask questions and double check things and stuff like that. So I don't want to stop streaming entirely during September because, you know, again, people use the streams for asking questions and everything like that. And I also do use the streams itself to advertise a charity event that's coming up. So stopping completely would not be great for me either, but it'd be nice to have a more chill kind of mellow vibe for a month. Yeah, that'd be good. This year's my first September, no idea what to do for it. Well, first of all, you have to wait to see if Twitch announces September because I don't think they've announced anything yet. Last year, they only did September in the last week or something of September, or like there was only 1 week where you had like good deals. The rest of the month was not that good. So you kind of need to wait for Twitch to announce if they're doing September and if they are, when they're doing it, because it won't necessarily always be the entirety of September. It's often just like they'll do maybe different deals per week, or they'll do like 1 week with specifically better deals than the rest of the month, which is what they did last year. So yeah, you gotta kind of wait till they announce it. So it's really hard to plan it. What I would say is maybe pencil in some ideas and then wait to see if they announce it, because otherwise you don't want to make like a full plan if they then don't do anything for it. But you also, and you know, you don't know how much capacity you can take part in it. If it's like the last week of the month and you're really busy that week, that's not a great time for you. So yeah, you kind of have to wait until Twitch announces it because it's slightly different every year. It's at a slightly different time every year, and they normally announce it about a month before. So could be in the next week or so if they announce it. Yeah, keep an eye, and then maybe start planning it once you know what the dates are. Yeah. I wonder what it could be. If only a week had passed. If only 1 whole week had passed and we could talk about it. But it will be next Thursday. We'll have like a proper discussion about it. So yes, we have that. The launch of it and the 3, I think, years after a full month, half of subs. Yeah, it used to be like really good. September used to be fantastic. Like when they first announced it, it was like a really, really good. And then they've kind of pared it back over the years. Last year, it was discounts off sub bundles only in the last week of September, that's why we did our sub event then. We did it in the last week because, well, first of all, that was a time that I actually had free, but 2, there was actually a deal on gift sub bundles. The other thing is these days, and this is maybe a thing not everyone here knows, a lot of the time these sub events actually take a percentage from the streamers as well. Not always, but sometimes. I know the one that you can apply to your own channel. So for instance, I could apply today 35% off gift sub bundles on my channel, but I would take the profits come from my side of things as well. So it's not like Twitch tanks that, I tank that. So for instance, if I was doing an event where I'm raising money for something, like say if I was like, I need to raise £100 to pay for this event, yada yada, okay? And then I apply the minus 35% off subs, that takes it out of my money, not out of Twitch's. So I tank the reduction on your subs, so then I have to get more subs to get to that amount, if that makes sense. So like originally it might be, because I make about £2 per sub, it might be, oh, 50 subs would get me to £100, fantastic. But then if I tank the 35% off gift sub bundles, I might need more like 60, 70 subs to actually get to £100 because I'm tanking the reduction. Yeah. So yeah, it's a tricky one. And then you have to explain to people like, oh, if you're trying to get to 100 quid, why do you need like 70 subs? And it's like, because I'm reducing the cost of the subs for you. So I'm then tanking the money. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one to calculate. The other thing is I think Twitch takes some of it, but I think you take a lot of it. I've not done it myself, so I can't tell you the exact number at this point, but I know it comes out of mine because it's like you tick when you turn it on. Is like, just so you know, you're going to make less money per sub if you put this on. So yeah, there's that too. I love September, but now it's trash. They've definitely reduced it. They did a really cool, like, double, like, September style thing in December last year, which was really, really cool. I like that one. Oh, the today's discount is not Jelly's doing it. No, if you've got a discount today, that's not me. I haven't actually done that, which is good, because it means I don't think that I tank any of that. But if I turn on the discounts manually, then yes, I do tank the difference, I suppose. Sorry, I don't know if I'm explaining this the best, but you get the vibes at least. you get less money per sub. So I might go down from like £2 a sub to £1.50 a sub or something like that. So actually, I guess it'd be slightly more than that. But you get the vibe. You get the vibe. It goes down. Is it a thing? Is gift sub bundles here like reduced at the moment? Because I actually hadn't seen that. Oh no, that's just like the general. If you do gifts, if you do gift subs and you get more, then there is a reduced price. Yeah, that Twitch does that. That's an all year round thing though. Is yeah, the bundles are a little bit cheaper. So yeah, they're always discounted. Yeah, they're 24/7 discounted. I can put a further 35% off, and then I tank that. Yeah. Dear. Treasure trains like that too. So you'll see a lot of streamers adjust how much it takes to reach a level 5. Yeah, because the streamer tanks the extra. So it's again, it's still a good thing for the most part because it means more people get subs for cheaper and stuff like that, which often does lead to more people getting subs in those trains, which is a good thing. So I think it is a good thing overall. It's just like to bear in mind if you're trying to raise money for a specific target and then you're also applying those discounts to your stream, is you have to, you know, put that in your calculations. Oh, damn. I love that mug, and I will say it's so nice, isn't it? It's a great mug. Fantastic. It's one of a kind as well, so you can't have it. It's a one of a kind mug. I am the only owner of this mug. Yay! Because it comes from this shop in America that my family visit whenever they visit family, where the person just makes lots of one-off mugs and they're all painted differently, and you go into the shop and there's just hundreds of mugs in there and you pick the one that speaks to you the most. My family picked this one for me and I love it. It's very cute. The ridge on the handle looks very flammable. It's also got like a little indent and stuff as well, which is cute. Yeah, it's just really nice. It's got a little texture thing, which is lovely. It's very nice. I like it. It's a good mug. It's a good mug. Oh, dear. Let me has. No, it's mine. You can't has. Trying to make an offer for Jelly that mug that they can't refuse. I can't give it away. It's a gift, and also I love it. Can you stop showing it off? Yeah, sorry. Let me stop showing it off. I'm just gonna have a little. It's also huge. You see how big this is? This holds as much liquid as my brain. So much liquid in this. This is like 3 cups of tea. Oh, dear. It's very nice though. It's also got like a, you see this? Like there's a little dent in the ridge of this. So like it does hold really nicely because it's got like a little like, I don't know how well that shows, but like a little bit of a ridge on there. Which like, yeah. Are we talking Sports Direct? Yeah, we have the Sports Direct mug too. It is basically the Sports Direct mug. I would use this as a gravy boat as well because it's big enough. Did you see the KFC and Greg's collab that's happening? Sorry, British people, have you seen that KFC and Greg's are doing a collab piece? Oh, good mug. Gets the thought. Yeah! Dan, you would love this shop. Also, hi Dan, how you doing? There's a shop that's like near my family's house in America, so I can't say what it is because it is a one-off shop. But basically, they have, the person is a potter and they just love making mugs. And what they do is they just spend every day making slightly different mugs, glazing them slightly different, putting, like, they don't ever do repeats or stuff like that. So they're just always making like one-off mugs in different sizes and shapes and stuff like that. And they have like a whole, they do plates as well, mugs and plates. So it's a whole shop front of just one-off plates and mugs in different sizes, you know, different glazes, all that kind of stuff. And people come in and they're like, this is the mug for me. And they buy their mug and they go. And it just, to me, it sounds like someone who had a hobby that's gone a bit overboard and now they need to start selling their stock. But but I love it. And like every time, like it's been like 10 years or so, and every time my family visit, they're like, we'll pick up a new mug and this will be our mug. And I haven't had the chance to go. So the last time my family visit, they picked up a mug for me because I think I was one of the only members of the family that didn't have a mug from this shop. And so they were like, we'll do our best and we'll pick a mug that we feel like suits you. And when they saw this one, they were like, this suits you. It's your Twitch channel colors. I like the big spirally, swirly thing in the middle. I like the dent in the handle, that it's a nice big cup. This felt very you. And I was like, this is very me. Thank you. I saw that gravy smothered on Greg's. Dammit, good morning as well. I hope you're doing well. Oh, after 2 hours of work and this dithering, I think I'm finding a good stopping point. Super. You know, we should probably start our piece for the day. I just had some updates. I had some stuff I wanted to chat to you to. He's telling me I need to pick up pottery. Throwdown would be an excellent streamer to go watch if anyone in chat is looking to pick up pottery and they need like a little boost. Maybe you guys need to go check out Throwdown, a very talented potter. Throw, there you go. Get the big shout out in there. Hell yeah. No, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Stop shouting. Yeah, I'm not trying to shout them out twice. I just shut them out. Oh dear. Yeah. Wonder what Lovey would do with some pottery. Maybe when someone gets me a kiln. I should put it out. Thank you. I look forward to seeing it, lads. Hell yeah. Kindest softest man on Twitch. Yes. Very chill vibes, like Bob Ross, but with potteries. Great. Fantastic stream. Oh dear. But yeah, that is, yeah, I think it's really cool. I just think it's cool. I think it is also quite funny, the idea of someone just having a hobby and being like, it's gotten out of hand. I have thousands of mugs. Better start selling them, and then it just does really well. But I do think there is something, okay, everyone's a little different with stuff like this, and you know, I think online minimalism and like, you know, less colorful stuff is definitely having a bit of a moment, like beige. A lot of people are going very beige and very modern with their homes and stuff like that. But I think there's still a space for people that just like to pick out things that speak to them. And going to a shop, I think a lot of people in this community would really like it. If you went into a shop that had like several thousand mugs in it and they were all different and you got to pick the one mug you liked, would you enjoy that browsing experience? Like, would that be something you'd have fun with? Because I feel like I'm someone who's like, I like that. I like the idea that I can go through the whole shop, find one that speaks to me and be like, this is gonna be the mug that I use. I think that's really nice. And I know it's a little bit cluttery because obviously, you know, you're kind of, there's a lot of things going on. And yeah, it's also maximalist supremacy, and I am one of those people. But I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. And here's me going down the dark academia goth route. You'd probably find a mug that suited you just fine with that, though, feathered. I think. It would stress me out. I'd want at least 50 of those 1,000 mugs. You could always pick up a couple. You could pick up a couple, but you'd probably find one that, like, you like the most. My condo screw beige. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of, like, more beige homes and stuff like that. It's like, if that's your vibe, I'm not here to shame you. Like, you enjoy your beige home. Personally, though, I love some knickknacks. Like, as long as it's not too much. I love some knickknacks. I love some bits and bobs. And I like things like going to a shop with 1,000 mugs and picking out one that feels like it really suits you. I think that's really nice. I don't know. I would love to see something like that in Wales. Maybe, like, although actually I've seen, there is, it's not near me anymore, but a place where I used to live, there was a spoon shop, the Welsh love spoon shop, and the person just carved lots of love spoons. It wasn't as big as the mug shop, it was more like a market stall. But that was cool. Like if you wanted, like, again, pick out a spoon that was specifically one that would suit you, they made loads and they were all different, which was very cool. Again, just a person that had a hobby. It does feel like a person that had a hobby that's gone a bit rogue, and now they're like, well, I need to get rid of some of these. God, I gotta get rid of some of these spoons. I've made thousands. What do I do? Very lovely. She's not a throw everything away and have an empty beige room person. This is slander. Oh dear, I'll end up trying to make a cursed unmatching set that was somehow still a set. Yeah, you probably, I mean, they probably do have some overlap with like the same glazes and stuff like that. You probably could. But only if done as part of a natural wood aesthetic. That's fair, that's fair. I love a mug shop. I'd love that, yeah. Someone, throw down, we need you to make 10,000 mugs and open a mug shop of all individual mugs. She's a fill your house with pinball machines because you love them person. I do think being surrounded by things that you love creates a happy home. Even as long as, again, it's you can maneuver around the home. Like, I do think there's a balance. You know, when it comes to like collecting things for my hobby, I want to make sure that I'm collecting things that I can definitely use straight away and stuff like that, so I'm not overspending or overbuying. And also over cluttering, but I do like also having things on the walls and like, you know, sideboards of things that makes me smile and makes me happy. I like both of those. Love spoons. Yeah, love spoons is a very Welsh thing. And there was, yeah, a market stall, not unfortunately near where I live now, but where I used to live, where, yeah, they just had tons of spoons. This person just made loads of spoons. And like, you could pick out the spoon that you liked. Hell yeah. After living on rental beige for like all my life, who would opt for beige after that? I like colour, and it depends. I will say, Riles, maybe this, if you have like a lot of art, maybe a beige or a grey would look best behind it because it would make the art on the wall pop better. But otherwise, I'm kind of with you. I'm not really a beige person. I also would prefer to go for a light pink or something if I'm doing a wall. I have like a nice dusty rose color for like some of the other rooms in the house, which I like. I really, really like that. Yeah, I prefer that personally than a beige. But also, I can understand a beige if you have a lot of art to put on the wall or something like that, because then fair, it's not going to distract from the art you're putting on it. But otherwise, yeah, I'm more of a light pink. This wall still needs to be painted. That's why it's got little like gaps in it, like the one there. Ah dear. Julia loves grey and refers to all my knickknacks as dust collectors. That's one of my sisters is like that. Like we are polar opposites with how our house is laid out. But I like both of our houses. I think they're good for both of us individually. On it, hell yeah, throw dad. Wood, bark, texture, greens, and plants. Plants are nice as well. My room is green now, but it used to be cream, and I much preferred this. The guest room we're doing in greens. We're doing in like greens and like dusty pinks again. Like dusty pinks is kind of a theme throughout it, but like dusty pinks and greens with like little hints of like gold and industrial in that room, and I really like how it's looking. It's also like we got some bed sheets that kind of match it and stuff like that. It's honestly a vibe, and I like it a lot. Honestly, the greens and the pinks just make, and there's also quite a few plants in that room as well, which also add to it. Just sort of have like a good vibe. There's good vibes in there, which is what I want people that stay here to feel. I want them to feel good vibes. Done the lounge. We have 5mm wall that has a very natural grey, so my art stands out on it. 90% of my arts are rich and saturated colours. Yeah, so like, I get that. Like when you go for like a more boring wall, put something on it kind of thing, so it pops on that wall. I'm back. I had some chocolate sprinkled donut. Hell yeah! Yes, you had to go get them. Important for fueling the brain. What are the minimum entry requirements to make a mug? I'm not sure, to be fair. I've made plates before. I've never made a mug. Maybe. Yeah, but we all need to go. Throw it out. We need you to go live. We all need to come over and be like, take notes. How to make mug. Also, I'm gonna start just outlining this in slightly darker colors, because I do have. Oh. Hi, Discord. There you go. I do have my plan. I just need to start outlining and stuff. I'm enjoying chatting, to be fair. There is always a temptation when streams go like this. Like, what if we just did a just chatting stream? What if we just chatted the whole stream? It's like, no, I should probably get my piece done for the day. But you guys tempt me. You tempt me a lot. I enjoy just our chatting vibes. Yeah, at the very least, I can do the outlining while we're chatting so that I can swish this. There's on sale for $160 at Walmart. I may get food poisoning, but it's still worth it. If Walmart's still selling them, then you should be fine. You should be fine. I don't think they can normally sell things like if they are like out of date. So it's probably just like they go out of date today or tomorrow or something. You'd be fine. You'd be fine. You get a microwave kiln? You can get a microwave kiln? Oh, you enabler, you. Oh, you. I won't ever probably do clay, I will say, just because I texturally really struggle with clay. I don't struggle with most crafts, but clay unfortunately does get me. But I'm gonna look this up. Oh. A microwave kiln is a device that you can place into a controversial microwave, a conventional microwave, in order for it to act like a kiln. Microwave kilns are suited to a number of small projects, particularly glasswork and some small fine clay work, as it's not able to reach the temperatures required for largely pottery projects. Oh, they are not very expensive either. Oh no. Oh no, danger. Probably, yeah, but then again, it is Walmart. I love the mud. I can't do it. I can't do the texture of it. I wish I could. It's squeeze. But be honest, I'm over here trying to learn Manager for Game Mag. I listened to you, I legit almost forgot to see what the art you were doing. Literally, yeah, that's me too. Me too. I'm just having a nice time chatting. It's like, oh shoot, I should probably get some art done. Oops. Just having fun chatting. Could use it to melt med. I feel like that'd be very, very dangerous. If everyone was complaining when we enabled them. Obviously, you can only be able to use microwave, but it is worth it for that. Charity and secondhand stores for a microwave. True. Oh dear. Dangerous. Needs much higher temperature, unfortunately. Not many microwave kiln will be hot enough to make it. Oh, that's fair. So it wouldn't work for like a mug. Okay, safe. Good luck, Jiro, that drives so many tech issues. Revenge! No! Feathered! As far as they're like 7 boxes, they're all discounted. Guess I'm not really popular somehow. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. You look at something, you're like, I don't know why this hasn't sold, but you know what? Don't complain. That's for you now. That's for you, and you can have a good time with it. Hell yeah. I don't understand it myself, because I would also eat, but hell yeah. More for you, am I right? Sorry, I'm using my ruler a little bit today, just because industrial design, straight lines. Straight lines. All the straight lines. At least a few straight lines. 1 or 2 of them, maybe. So that's not too bad. Just not all the mission setups I need to set. Thankfully, I am a fast learner. Hell yeah. Squid, good morning. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Actually, Squid, I'd be curious on what side of this you fall on, because I think you're going to fall on the same side as me. How would you feel? Okay. How do you feel about this as a concept? Does it overwhelm you or does it excite you? So, a shop full of mugs and plates. Mugs and plates, just mugs and plates, but every single mug is individual and every single plate is individual, and they're all handmade, and they come in a range of glazes, they come in a range of sizes, there are no sets, everything is different, and the idea is that you go in and you pick one mug that really speaks to you or one plate that really speaks to you. How do you feel about this shop? Does it overwhelm you or does it excite you? I won't tell you what side of things I'm on, even though I feel like it's probably obvious. But I'm curious as to how you feel about it. One is that loud for no real reason, but would an industrial microwave do? They'd be much more powerful. Industrial microwave. The box looks like a goddamn battlefield. The sprinkles are sort of melted. Oh no! Are they delicious though? They taste good? Oh, post-concept. Was it good though? Was it a good concept? I'm assuming it's post-depression because it was just so good. I'm assuming it was so good, that's why. I hope you had a fantastic time. Squid, hello, you wonderful human. You wonderful human. Squid is in fact a wonderful human. Oh dear. You want to go to that shop? Yes! Yeah, that is literally, that is what this shop is. The shop where my family got me this one. It's in America, unfortunately. It's near where my family live, but there is a shop, and I'm 99% sure, Squid, it's just someone with a hobby that's got out of hand. But there is a shop that has like 1,000 mugs this person has made by hand, all in different glazes, all in different sizes, all in slightly different shapes. And the idea is, and they also do plates. And the idea is that you go in, you pick the one that speaks to you, and that is yours. And my family got this one for me, which I really love. But yeah, there is many to show. They don't have a website. No, there's literally nothing. They don't even have a proper signature. Like, they do have a stamp for some of their pieces, but it changes depending on the mug that you get because it's changed over time. So, because it's just one person. So like the signatures on my one is like ever so slightly different to the one on my sister's, which is ever so slightly different. Like, it's obviously the same person's signature, but it's just been changing over time. So like, they don't have a proper signature, they don't have a proper brand name, they don't have a website, they just have a small shop in America where they just sell thousands of mugs, all slightly different. It sounds like something from a Ghibli film to me. Like, I want to go in person so badly. I've seen so many pictures and such. Unfortunately, I can't share them because it does dox. Well, it doxes my family that are in the photos, but it also kind of doxes where my family live a little bit. Which is not ideal, so I can't show you the pictures, but I've seen them, and it's very Studio Ghibli. It's very Studio Ghibli. Oh dear. Do you know what state, or would that be too doxing? I'm gonna keep most of this information to myself if that is okay. Again, just to avoid doxing. It is what it is, because it is just a one-off shop is the thing, so it's not like it's a chain or anything. If you know where this shop is, you know. Unfortunate. It is unfortunate. We'll just have to make one in the UK. That's the only answer. Is we need it in the UK. Or every country, actually, probably, but definitely in the UK. And then I don't have to worry about doxing anymore, because I can be like, if you like the story of this one, go to the one over here. We just need another one over here. Ah, dear. I'm in recovery from the concert. Voice is still touch and go, but it was the most amazing night. Fantastic. I love having a stamp. I might need to get a real one made someday. Ooh. I don't think it's too expensive, you know, either. I don't think it'd be too bad. Figured as much. Unfortunate. It sounds nice. Yeah, Jelly Jake keeping the mug plug. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We just need one in this country. If we had one in this country, then I could yell about it, no concern. but it's unfortunate. I don't know if this exists over here yet. Like, maybe one day. But right now, I don't think it does. But I'll keep an eye out. If I see one, I'll be like... absolutely okay, that's why I asked. Yeah. Unfortunate, it is what it is. But it is very cool. It's cool to meet so many like-minded people that also really like it as well. I just think it's a really cool idea. I just think it's really cool. Like, you just make whatever you like, and then you sell them if you don't want them. I mean, I get that, though, because I'm also someone who enjoys the making process of art the most. Like, having finished art is nice and all, but that's not why I make art. I make art because the making of it is fun, and I like this bit of it the most. So I get the vibes of, like, you know, you spend your life making tons of mugs. Maybe you just enjoy the process of making them. And so it's like, you don't need 10,000 mugs. The end product is not necessarily what's important. But now you have 10,000 mugs. What are you going to do with them? You're going to sell them. I think that's really cool. I think it's a really, really cool idea, to be honest. If I won the lottery and had like a lot of spare money suddenly, I would love to just have like a tiny storefront and just, you know, sell the things you make there. Like, if people want them, they can have them. I don't do commissions, you know, I just make whatever I like, and then if it sells, fantastic, and if it doesn't, that's okay. I would love that. I would love that. It just sounds really like, something about it's just very, very peaceful sounding. Oh dear. I just make lots of little embroideries and stuff like that. Put them in my shop. If people wanted them, they could have them. You don't have to. Maybe I'd make clothing as well. For funsies. Just lots of little sewn goods. Plushies! Wait, no. Maybe I'd just make tons of plushies. Tons of one-off plushies. That would be fun. That would spark a lot of joy. You can come in, you can have one plushie, but they're all individual. So you have to pick out the plushie that speaks to you. I would even... I could hire a few other people to make plushies with me, and we could all just fill a shop with one-off plushies. And you, like, the job role is you make whatever you like. As long as you keep making, you're fine. Come in, make some plushies, they go up for sale, done. Oh dear. Yeah, that would be fun. Hell yeah. I want to do more clay work with him, but the texture of unglazed clay gave me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, I'm the same. I get clay I struggle with. Oh, also my granddad was a high school art teacher specializing in ceramics, so we have a ton of his pieces. That's very cool. That's very cool. You get a cop going and stock stuff like other makers as well. Yeah. I feel that way with crochet. I want to keep crocheting, but I'm quickly running out of space. You're gonna have to start selling stuff soon. I think a lot of artists and crafters get to this point where it's like, what am I doing with all this art that I'm making? Help, help. I can't stop making art, but I also can't fit it in my house anymore. What do I do? Oh, oops. Not meant to go the whole way through there, but that's okay. I'll survive. I'll survive. A slight mistake has been made, but it's okay. A happy accident, except I'm not gonna pay any attention to it. I don't need to pay attention to it. Oh dear. A plushie one I would never leave. Yeah, I'd love to learn how to make a plushie. It's like, join us. Your new job role, if you choose to accept it, is to just keep making plushies and fill the shop with plushies. Yep. And then people can come in, select a plushie, maybe two. Maybe they want two plushies, but the plushies that speak to them, and they'll be, the only rule is we're not bulk making them. Once you've made a plushie, you've made it. You could maybe make the same plushie in a few different colorways and stuff like that, but that's that plushie done. So you don't make the same thing twice. It's pretty much the only rule. Every plushie individual. Oh dear. Maybe you have like a day each week of just like sourcing patterns. I have a friend who reverse engineered a blowhigh and started making custom ones. Oh, I have my one. Where is he? There he is. He kind of blends into the blanket a little bit, but he's there. He doesn't stand out as much as Whale Shark. Whale Shark is very light blue, so stands out a lot. There he is. Pet. Bit. Oh dear, we have so many of his mugs, a few bowls, even a sink basin. The grandma drove across 2 states to deliver it to us. That's cool. That's cool. Dude, it's such a fun idea, isn't it? Oh, I'd love to do that so much. Guys, I just really need to win the lottery. Oh dear. I need to win the lottery, or I need to become like the 1% of Twitch streamers. Could you imagine? We could do a year-long craftathon where we make enough plushies to stock an entire shop with the goal of renting out a shop space with the subathon money. Oh dear. Yeah, I need to become one of the top 1% of Twitch streamers really quickly. Easy. It should be easy, guys. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna become a top streamer. Us, a maker and crafting peoples. Oh my gosh. I would love to see a maker and crafting streamer, to be fair, in like one of the top 1% of Twitch. I just don't think it's gonna be me, but I would love to see it. Like, if someone who's already kind of established, like, even like, you know, people that have been going for a bit longer, like Andy Ray cosplay and stuff like that, I'd love to see them just like, suddenly it's like, yes, top 1% of Twitch, go. That'd be really cool. If that's what they want. If they want it. If they don't want it, that's fair. Very fair. Very fair. But if they did want it, I'd love to see it. Oh dear. I'd be very on board with that. Yeah, Iron Mouse and Kai Sinat saying crafting streamers like, oh dear. I already get the response. This happened at TwitchCon. So at TwitchCon, I ended up being quite social. I chatted to so many people. I will say, apparently, I don't know what to do. Apparently, I don't really come across as a Twitch streamer to people in person, which maybe that's a good thing. But the amount of people that I was getting advice for streaming from because they didn't think that I was a streamer, because to be fair, I did often have my badge like tucked away in my coat and stuff. But yeah, so I'd be like chatting with streamers and I'd be like, so what do you stream? Like, what do you do? Kind of stuff. And they'd be like, oh, I do this and this. And it's like, one piece of advice I definitely have for streamers is to do this, this, and this. And they would be giving me, to be fair, like a lot of really cool advice. I mean, I hadn't asked, but it was cool. It was cool. I got like a lot of cool advice from people. And they were like, you know, do you plan to start streaming or something like that? And I'd be like, oh, I already stream. I'm already a streamer actually, but I really appreciate the advice because I don't stream these categories very often, so like I don't know that much about it and stuff like that. I had the awkward of like, oh no, I do stream, but then when I tell people that I stream like embroidery and craft, they'd be like, I didn't even know people did that on Twitch. I was like, yeah, that's fair. Oh dear. A lot of people don't really know about the makers and crafting category. It's very chill though. It's very chill. A lot of really cool people here. Definitely not biased, but yeah, no, it's just just the amount of people I talked to that were like, they'd like say lots about their streams and then they'd ask me if I was planning to start streaming one day. So apparently I'm just not giving off good streamer energy at this point. I'll get there. I'll work on my streamer energy. Oh dear. Pick Six has been going strong for years. True, if anyone could reach that percentile, it might be him. Or 9.5 or Cortoni, like the 3 people that are part of the, because they're the founders for the Creator Club. I feel like any of them could honestly smash it. And would love to see. Hell yeah. Especially since they're already doing so much for the community, it'd be nice to see them like also do well from that. Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Oh dear. Let's look at, see, not, yes, who was the one that got Twitch to do the makers and crafting. True, yeah, like older people, like, yeah, who also absolutely smashes it, like hundreds of, and there's a few others as well. I think, yeah, there's a few streamers that regularly stream to like hundreds of viewers. Again, Andy Ray Cosplay is one that I will always vote for because they are an incredibly supportive person in the community, always have been. And they're, like, again, normally with hundreds of viewers. You have, you know who I'm talking about. The streamer, what is their name? The one who does the New Zealand wood carvings. Bronx, I believe. Bronx, who often, I think Bronx is probably the biggest makers and crafting streamer. full stop. I'm just gonna see if I get the spelling correctly. Apologies, spelling is not my forte. They were one of the first people I followed when I started doing makers and crafting streams. Bronx. Yeah, Bronx. Is Bronx live now? And is this the Bronx I'm thinking of? No, this is not the Bronx I'm thinking of. How do you spell it? I might have to Google the spelling. I'm sorry, spelling is really my big not forte. I'll put New Zealand wood carving streamer. Brock, that's how you spell it. Okay, sorry. You'll see when I shout them. I'm not going to do them the big shout out. I'm going to do them the small shout out because I am afraid of being noticed by someone. But you'll see when I do them the shout out why I struggle. Did they just go live? Yeah, so they have 1.7 million followers. Sorry. Yeah, when I say the biggest makers and crafting streamer, so they do traditional Japanese, traditional New Zealand wood carving. I can literally read their thing. They're very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, a lot of carving when I was 12 and carving ever since then. They're very good. They also do gaming, so they do gaming and that. But I think that's the biggest streamer in makers and crafting. I think it is Bronx. And they're also really nice. They're very, very nice and very sweet. They've literally just gone live with Battlefield, I will say. But they're also, yeah, okay, so they've been live for 1 minute and they have over 100 viewers. They're that level of big. 1.7 million followers, big. One of the biggest streamers, and they are in makers and crafters. And it's because they do gaming as well. I think a lot of people don't think of them, but they do amazing makers and crafting streams when they do. Like, absolutely fantastic stuff. I think they're probably the closest, if I had to guess. But also, they seem happy where they are. Oh dear. In fact, last week when I followed was the first time I looked into it, and now I take the category of the daily. It's a very sweet selection of beans. Everyone in this category is very kind. It's a chill spot. Everyone just kind of wants to do their arts and crafts and vibe, you know? Which is nice. It's a good vibe. We love that. Did you know Jelly could use a sewing machine without her hands? Because we don't know! It's not true! It's not true! It's lies. You just get something up really fast to help with their art and end up turning it into your own after you said the help. Not often, but then I often don't do sketches. I just kind of go for it. I'm a terrible artist. I'm just like, well, it's time to go. Speaking of, it's time to go. This is my structure. It's meant to be like one of those camping water bottle things, and then I've used duct tape to attach a plastic bag full of bubbles to it, and then it's got a straw with a Christmas light mounted in the end. There are Q-tips on the edge to like hold it in place, and then this is made of a paper plate or a plastic plate even. Yeah, he's a guy that went viral being really humble during lockdown for people not sub. Yes, he is. Like, I think he's a fantastic streamer for a lot of other reasons as well. Like, if you've ever actually watched his streams, they're really good. He's a fantastic artist, but also like a very engaging and welcoming streamer. So like, best of both worlds as far as art and craft streams go. But yes, there was a clip of him that went very, very viral in 2020 when basically somebody subbed and he was like, you don't have to do that, like, let me know, like, look after yourself first, but if you need a refund or anything, I can see what I can do, sort of thing. And he was being just like, you don't have to do that, like, not for me, like, I'm here to have a chill time and enjoy my time with all of you, which I do think is a really healthy way to approach streaming. But yeah, that clip went very viral at the time, because it was very different to how other streamers would display their streams at the time. And it was nice to see someone who was just a bit more humble and chill and stuff. And yeah, it went very well for them after that, which I'm glad to hear, to be honest. Again, it's nice to see nice things happening to nice people. Yes. Like, someone going viral for a really positive reason rather than like a negative reason. Also, I want to have this be a lighter version of the background fabric. The background fabric that I'm going to use is this. So I've got this piece here, which I'm just going to like paint with a slight ombre, a lighter shade. So I'm just going to go over it with some white and maybe like a little bit of potentially pink as well, I think. just so, you know, it has some interesting color vibes. So when I cut out the piece for it, it's already got the color in it, because otherwise it might be a little bit annoying. So let's do that first, shall we? I'll also be painting the base fabric, but I'll get this done first, because a little tiny bit done first. Since I want this to be like a see-through water bottle. Everything else, actually, I kind of want the whole thing to be, ooh, weird. Actually, I kind of want the whole thing to be see-through. The plastic bag would also be see-through. The plastic plate could also be see-through. The straw could be see-through. I might want this whole thing to be see-through, which could cause some problems, actually. This could be a very weird piece from me, but that's all right. You know what? We're here for experimentation. This could look a little odd, but we'll give it a go. I might need a slightly bigger piece, though, if I'm going to do the whole thing. Unless I do it in several different parts. Like, I could do the main body of it, and then I could also do the plastic bag separately. That actually might be a good idea anyway, mightn't it? We'll do that then. We'll do that. Let's do the plastic bag separately, and then that can be for the main part. There we go. So we'll have those two pieces, and I'll attach both of those separately. Good. Okay. Right. We'll still need to do the same thing. That doesn't actually change what our job here is. Oh, I never took the paint off this. Oh no. See if I can peel it off now. No, that's going to be a pain. Okay, we'll do that later. I can get the paint out of this. Ah, dear. Super chill vibes. Yeah, they someone you follow too. I think a lot of us probably followed then, because it was like, yeah, it just seemed like a good vibe. And they have been at every stream I watch. The only thing is, I often go live. Not today, clearly. I was going to say, they often go live after I go to bed. But that's okay. That's the same with me and a lot of streamers. It's like, I love their streams. They normally go live when I'm asleep. Heckin' time zones. Making things difficult, am I right? Why the time zones, huh? Why? Alright, we'll get that, and then I will do some pink as well, but rather than getting the pink out when I don't have anything to use it on, actually we could even use the big brush, I feel like, for this one. Let me tape this on. I forgot, this is very broken. Let me tape my stuff back together again. I went to have a buddy fix their arm and hand places, so I threw something together for them. My first time with more human things, aside from hands. Started out with a side body, and now it's a mermaid! Hell yeah, we love a mermaid. Also, Star! Good morning. How goes it? I hope you're doing good. I'm just taping my paintbrush back together. Oh dear. There you go. So that the end can't fall off anymore. At least for a little bit. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a bit of an ombre on this very dark fabric. So I'm going to be dry brushing some white across it. Probably I'll go for like here. And just as if the lights just caught it slightly. And we want it to be lighter in this bit up here. And drag it the whole way across. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know how much lighter I actually need it. I do want to put some pink in it, I will say, though. That is a goal. Goal is to get some pink into it. Let's do some nice long ones. There you go. That look good? Maybe a little more. Oh dear. I know it looks a little silly, I suppose, but I think it will look good. I think it will look good. It'll be worth it. Okay. I think that's probably enough there. Again, I will come back and do some pink, but I just need to do the same thing with the plastic bag as well, which is just to do and get some white going across it. No. Kind of a strong line, but that's I'm kind of okay with that actually. If I have anything, I think I would like another strong line maybe. Just going up there. Here we go. Don't mind it actually. I think it looks kind of cool. And maybe even another strong line like a little lower down. Yeah, yeah. So it's the bit that's really white I won't be using. It's mainly the stuff that's like jumping off that I'll be using. Maybe this is just one that we do a lot of white outlining on, honestly. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. Okay, now we have these two. Let's get a little bit of pink on them as well. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. I'm doing good. Made very cute. You did. I saw because you made something for Deovice, right? You made Deovice's one? I finished. Oh, yeah. Everything my cosplay this weekend. Only the wig needs more hairspray. GG's. Oh my gosh, Star. The most productive of all of us. G heckin' G's. Are you excited now? Now that it's nearly done, are you very excited? I hope you are. I hope you are peak excitement. Hell yeah. I'm just getting a little bit of pink in there because it's nice to have a little bit of color. Even if it's very subtle and will never pick up on my camera. That's okay. These are the things we live with. We live with nothing I do ever really shows up on camera once I take pictures of it to take it across to crew. That's alright. I know what I've done, and I'm proud of myself. There we go. I think that should work really well. There. And then on this one, we'll do the same thing. Just a teeny tiny bit of pink. Because it adds some interest, not just white. Although I am thinking maybe we outline in like a light pink or white anyway, but there we go. Cool. I think that looks pretty good. It's what I wanted it to look like. I know it's really simple. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think it's gonna look cool. We're hoping. Oh, is that a little bit of paint water spilled that I see there? 2 seconds, I have tissues to one side, just in case for situations exactly like this, where a tiny drip. Not on my watch, not on my watch. Put that over there, put that over there, put these away too. Oh dear. How exciting it is! I don't know what to make for you guys. So maybe for Deovice, very heckin' cool. Yeah, I saw that in the follow-alongs. I was like, ooh! Very nice. Very nice from starting it again. I whack that in there. Good stuff. There's still things I could fix and make better, but I got the most important stuff done. Yeah, yeah, all you can really do. Like, there will always be more things you can do for a convention. Also, I'm gonna have to rub some of this out, but this was my design for yesterday. There you go. That was my sketch before I did it yesterday. But I do need to rub some of this out just so that it shines through nicely on the other side. Otherwise, I'm gonna get very confused with the lines. I actually don't need to rub all of it out, just some of it. These bits so they don't shine through when I put the light box behind them. Goodbye, Millie. Goodbye. There you go. That should... a little bit more there. Okay. Still got one fish in there. That should do it. Alright, the other thing is that I'm just going to put in a little bit of pen is... this is meant to be the light source. When I paint the base, we'll need to do it from there. Which actually... maybe I should paint the base now before I start attaching things, right? Wow. Maybe, mayhaps that would be smart. All right, let me paint the base really quickly. Again, I'm using the same fabric, so it's all gonna look a little weird right now. I think this is gonna be a very minimalistic color piece, which maybe that's a good thing because I've been using a lot of color. So maybe this will be a nice change of pace. Or maybe I'll hate it, we'll see. Alright, so that's big enough for mounting stuff on. There you go. Good. So I'll probably put it around there. And then Yeah, I guess I need to bring the paints back actually, if that's the case. Bring them back. I'm not done yet. We do want to go really light with this. So I kind of want a lot of wet on the brush. Maybe just a little bit of white. And then put it like, you know what could be kind of fun? I'd have to clean my ruler later, but we could try using this for like making like a thing. Oh, this is like gonna be too light, isn't it? I need to get some more of that off. Let me do this. A little bit of dry brush. There you go. Yeah, because it's never, you're never gonna see it. Like so, and then like so. Yeah, this could be kind of cool, honestly. As like a background piece. Go, let's get like a little shorter one in there. We'll have to go a bit more dramatic than this because this is way too light right now, but I've put water on the fabric, which means I'm gonna have to build up kind of slowly over time. And that's okay. That's okay. We can build it up slowly over time. You guys aren't in any rush, right? You're in a rush today? Let me slowly building this up over time. That'd be a problem? I hope not. Okay. Yeah, so you can see the water in the middle is kind of eating. That's what I get for going too light. It's like, yeah, fabric paints, you can water them down and create a beautiful blend, but that also takes a really long time. It takes a really long time. If you want to spend 10 years on your piece, that's a good way of doing it. There we go. Start to get some general blending in the middle as well. Just that's looking pretty cool though, actually. I like that, but I think we can go more intense than that. I think we can go quite a lot more intense than that. Yeah. But I like it. I like it. Move that out of the way for now because we don't need that. But then when we have the other pieces put in with the colors like there, they're probably not that dramatic. It'll make more sense as to why they're highlighted the way they are. Because yeah, they're going towards that point of light. I like that. Okay, let's put some pink on the brush really quickly. First of all, just wiggle it around in the middle a bit. You know, just gonna. There we go, get that wiggled around a bit. Get a little bit more pink on there. And just wiggle it around a bit. And then I need to actually pick up some more because I am running out of colors. I could even go for like a lighter blue, to be honest. Maybe. And then add some pink in afterwards. Where did I put the white? Where did I put the white? Did any of you watch me? Oh, it's right there. Ignore me. Ignore me. I know where it is now. What is this? Did any of you watch me put this somewhere? Because I don't know where I put my stuff. It's literally right there. Ah, dear. There we go. And then just start swirling out some blue. Still drying my brush off first, but you know. I could also put a little bit of the blue, maybe. There's like some lower colors on there. That would be good. There we go. So the blue doesn't come as a complete surprise to the stuff here either. There you go. Get a few little bits of blue on there. And then... That's nice. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That won't come completely out of the blue now. Haha. Get a little bit of that in there. And then we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I think this might take a few rounds of paint. Again, you're not in any rush though. It's almost 6 a.m. It's bedtime, so I'm here for the party. Oh, bless you. If you do need to get some sleep at any point, please don't let my stupidity keep you awake. If you need to go look after yourself, you know yourself better than I do. Completely understand. Oh dear. Fear not. I shan't take it personally at all. Oh dear. I mean, I didn't even know how I was going to stay around for today, but then we spent the whole first hour talking, so it's like, well, I guess I should do at least a little bit of art while we're live, huh? Oh dear. Okay, keep spreading that around. I'm going to go back in with the white at some point as well, into the center, and then I might add some pink into the center as well. I just want to dry brush a little bit more color out there. I think the blue's a good one for that. You guys remember when we didn't used to paint our fabrics at all for embroideries? How far we've come. How far we've come. We've got so many more options in our arsenal now than we used to. There's so many things we do now that we never used to do. And it gives us so many more things. Creates so many more effects. I don't know how I would have done this otherwise. That's starting to look pretty heckin' cool. I do want to get some pink in there at some point, but the blue is at least looking, it's looking pretty blue. Okay. Go. Okay. See where that water is because it's there's like a little gap in the middle, but I think that looks pretty cool. Let's start going in with some white now. Can we get it to stay on that bit? Yes, we can. Just about. And then re-emphasize some of those bits because I think some of them got a little lost. There we go. The light, by the way, is meant to look like the surface of the water, like when you're looking up at it. That's what that's meant to look like. I don't know how much that's translating, but that's what it's meant to be. The surface of the water looked at from below. Okay. Let me just get like a slightly thicker coat of the white over that bit. Typically. Okay. I'm gonna leave that to dry for just a second because I keep accidentally taking the paint back out of it, which is making it look a little lighter than it should. There you go. Kind of looks like a Final Fantasy crystal, to be honest. But it's fine. Was not my intention, but I'm not mad about it either. It's meant to be the sunlight, but I really do think the shape of it's making it look more like a Final Fantasy crystal. But hey, maybe that's our inspiration. Maybe our inspiration today is, I love Final Fantasy, and I do. It's very true. I do kind of vibe with just making the whole piece out of one piece of fabric though. That's kind of fun. I like that. I like that as a vibe. It was, oh no, my space bar. All right, you're gonna get some weird spaces from me for a sec. Oh no, space, please. Sorry, this happens sometimes. I go to move my keyboard and I accidentally pick up the space bar. I can't show you the front of it, but... Oh god, okay. Let me reattach it, please. Oh, for God's sake, you're such an ass. Okay. Yeah, I can show you the back of it at least. But, yeah. Alright, come on. Oh yeah, do you want to see what I typed? I typed this. That's what my space had to say. Oh dear, I like the comma in between. I like the enunciation. Nice punctuation there as well. Very nice, very nice. I love that though. It's pretty cool. It does make it look pretty mystical. I think it's obvious that it's coming from the deep sea at least, because I think that was kind of part of the prompt today. The idea that you're taking things from the deep sea to the high. I did want to maybe draw Millie, but then I was like, I also drew Millie yesterday, and I probably shouldn't draw Millie every single day because that feels like a bit of a cop-out for me. I love drawing Millie, it's true. But should I draw Millie every single day? Maybe outside of Quebecois. Inside of Quebecois is probably chill. Just a little bit, you know. Okay, get some pink in here then. Go. And we're just gonna get some of this pink. So it looks good when it comes to it showing up on the plastic bag. Oh, that's too much. Whoa. There you go. That's better. That's better. Very nice. Oh dear. Oh, I'm gonna craft luck. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Good luck with curling those petals. I believe in you. If anyone could do it, it's Squid. But also, yeah, good luck. That's a lot of crafts to do. I hope they go well for you. It will just be here very slowly. Very slowly. I think actually, though, I say very slowly, but I actually think that's pretty good. I don't know that I want much more than that. That feels pretty good, to me at least. I could put a little bit more white in the center, I suppose. So slow, so slow. A little bit more white, maybe. Yeah. And then like a very light pink, because I kind of just want to, tap that in a little bit. There we go. Apologies, I've probably been a bit distracted for a second. But that should do it, that should do it. Oh! Did my stream go down? Did I break it? Hello? Are we still here? Hello? What's happening on my end? Oh yeah, my stream is like 1 minute long. I blipped her. I did. Also, cats, good morning. I blipped her. Why'd I blip her? Why did I blip? What the heck? What even happened? Why are you so mad at me? Why'd I blip? That's so rude. Let me just double check. I'm just gonna have a little look. Sorry, I understand that I'm back live again. I'm just gonna make sure that like my processors and all that are not like exploding. Oh, my camera also blipped. Oh, was that on my? Ooh. 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 Oh God, what have I done? Why is my stuff blipping? That was my whole thing just blipped. I think my whole PC just blipped. Also, CJ, thank you for gifting us up to Butthole Juices. It's very kind of you. Did you have a brownout? Maybe. Yeah, I think my whole PC just blipped. Like, every program has refreshed on my PC. So that's not even OBS, that's my PC. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! We've literally done nothing! I can't stop streaming now! I've done like no art so far! Let me keep an eye on things. I'll keep an eye on things for just a second. That might be my PC, which is not super confidence inspiring. I could ask if Shiny had a blip as well, because it could have been like a power blip. That would be a bit less scary. If it's just my PC, I have fear. I don't want my PC to blip. Oh dear. All right, there we go. So now we have these, and now you can see that these bits will stand out nicely next to it. Huh. Can you paint Blapple? Blapple's not here, so no. But yeah, we could. Oh dear, that was very weird. That was very weird. What the heck? Thank you for the cookies, though. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Huh. PC. Yeah, can you not? We're busy. It's very angry. I don't even know what it's that angry about, but it's very angry. It's giving me, I'm mad at you. What have I done? What have I done? For some reason, I think it needs a restart. My PC is saying it's using like 100% suddenly of its, oh, 2 seconds, there it goes. 100% of its memory, which it wasn't using. It wasn't using that half an hour ago. It was using like, what do you call it, a normal amount of memory. And suddenly it's using 100% of its memory, which makes me think my PC might need a sneaky restart. All right. What I'm gonna do, because I'm also not feeling super well today, it will be a virus scan or Windows update and they just happen randomly. Yeah, I'm gonna do Discord Art Share now. I know it's early in the stream, 2 minutes in, really early. I know it's early in the stream. I'm gonna do Discord Art Share now to make sure that we at least get that done, and then I might maybe restart my PC, cause yeah, I am a little confused. It's not like causing any problems really, except for the fact that it's knocking my stream out, I guess. But also, I'd rather it didn't do that. Would you believe? So let's. Oh, for God's sakes, stop that. There you go. All right, let's do Discord Art Share really quickly to make sure that we actually can do Discord Art Share, because it would be a shame if we missed it. That would not be good, and I don't want to miss Discord Art Share just because PC's being a butt, especially because people have posted cool things. So first of all, starting to plan out what I'm going to do for my fursuit flower craft. Oh my God, I love sunflowers. Oh, Una, I love sunflowers. Sunflowers are such a good vibe as well. I blame stream. I blame two. Browsers can eat it all. Yeah, but I don't have a gazillion open. And also, what I will say is, what's happened on my end, it's jumped from like using 40% memory to 100% memory in about 2 minutes, which means something's running. I think probably CJ might actually have it, because I only was using 40% like a couple minutes ago. It also has just hit 11 o'clock on the dot, which makes me wonder if something was scheduled for 11 o'clock. Was there maybe something scheduled on my PC that suddenly started running? Because yeah, I haven't got 1,000 browsers open. That being said, we are going to shout out Panthera, very talented bean. Probably a Windows update. I'm thinking it might be, because they've been a butt to me before. Panthera is a very talented crafter. I can't wait to see this with the fursuit as well. It's going to be really cool. Really, really cool. All right, very cool. Again, if you haven't checked out Panthera as well, they don't stream, but they are an incredibly talented artist, and they do take commissions, which means you can get really cool, beautiful art from Panthera. Going down to this, the wig and the ears, yippee! Oh my God, look at this, look at that face. Hell yeah, Star. Hell yeah. Very hecking cool, very hecking cool. I love the ears of that. I love the wig as well. The styling has come really well with the white underneath. Like, that looks really, really good. Really, really good stuff. Very exciting, very exciting. And just a few more bits to do before this weekend. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well done. We're gonna nip down to art now, and and have a little look at the art that's been posted. I spent too much time on this. No, I like it. Oh, I do like that. I like that. That feels very retro with the speckledy, like how you've done the shading there. I think that looks really, really retro, Laz. I like that. I think that's more eye-catching than just a gradient as well. Even if it did take you more time, I think that's a lot more eye-catching. Yeah. Also, just really quickly for everyone in chat, while we're looking at people's art, we are just going to focus chat on their art. I know it's exciting and wanting to talk about like computer issues and stuff like that, but I really want everyone who, computer issues aside, I want everyone whose art we're looking at to properly get a moment in the spotlight. So I am just going to stop that conversation, if that's okay, to make sure that we can focus on the amazing artists that we're currently showing in the community. Yes. Just general how we do Discord art share here. We like to make sure that the focus is on the art, because I'm sure if you had posted art, you would want people to be looking at that and not doing something completely different. Yes. Next is from another one from Star, who has also been keeping up with Chroma Core. Hell yeah. So this one, oh my gosh. Ooh. Is this your inverted ocean? That's very pretty. That is very, very pretty. I love the texture that you've got in the water there. That looks really, really nice. The little white textures in there. That looks really, really cool. Really, really cool. I like that we both did Galaxy as well, because Galaxy and water together is very cool. Very, very cool. And then, yes, I did see this one last night because you posted it to the follow-alongs, but I love the little helper you made for Dio Vice. They're so cute. Look at their little overalls with their hair flowers and stuff like that. They're so cute. They're so cute. I also really like the way that you've drawn the hands as well, actually. I love the big gardening gloves. Very cute. Very heckin' cute, Star. As always, of course. As always. Really, really nice. Oh dear, really cute. And then, ooh, kosher. I recently became an assistant manager at my place of work. The managers had me use a 35-gallon trash can with a cracked, busted lid. We stored towels in as a stool for the department when using the manager's laptop for stuff and things. I'm a bigger person, I don't want to sit on the busted trash can on wheels. So I designed and built this stool that can attach to our stainless steel prep table. Ooh, it's tight, but technically can be pushed or pulled either way if needed. Because this is in the kitchen where food sanitation comes first, the stool had to exceed those parameters. So the frame is made of steel with cast corner brackets. The seat is metal and water repellent vinyl. Oh my God. That's so clever. That is so, whoa. Kosher. That's amazing. That's really, really cool. Also, Panthera, we just looked at your art and we really liked it. We love the sunflowers. I think that's a really nice idea. Hell yeah. We unfortunately have some PC issues, so I'm having to do Discord Art Share now so that I can restart my PC, because I think it's going to crash again in any minute. So we're just going through Discord Art Share now before it crashes a second time. But yeah, unfortunate. But we're going to be wrapping that up. But that's really cool. That's really, really cool. That's a really smart idea. Well heckin' done. Just big brain, honestly. Just massive big brain. GG's. I'm gonna nip down to knitting and crochet now. And oh, hell yeah, the last increase row shaping suit. Look at the greens coming in. Very heckin' cool. Very heckin' cool. Just, yeah, massive brain. That looks gorgeous, Lovey, as always. So incredibly neat. So incredibly neat. The tension is so incredibly good. I love the color changes going into there. I love the greens coming in. Looks really, really nice. This is going to be a pair of shorts that Lovey's making. They did also link the pattern before, so if you want to go make them yourself, you can. But otherwise, it's looking gorgeous. It's also growing so quickly. Like, Jesus Christ, you are speedy. Speedy as hell. If we get down to photography now, we have from Art Chappie, the local agriculture show. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will say I'm not going to look through all of these images just while we're on a bit of a time limit, because again, I wouldn't want to crash midway through and miss somebody's art. But I will have a quick look at all of the thumbnails, and then I'll have another look when I'm restarting my PC. Because oh my gosh. Oh, it looks so fun. Look at all these tractors. Hell yeah. I will say, do I know what agricultural show this is? Maybe not. Maybe not. I wouldn't say even if I did, to be fair. I know there was one that happened recently that was really, really big, but I don't know if it's that one. But look at the cow! Look at them! Oh my gosh, so cute! So cute! Hell yeah, oh my god, well done. Ken Roderick, GG's. That's huge. It's massive. Oh my gosh. He screamed. And then a few pictures from the concert. Wow. Wow. Very heckin' cool. We're gonna skip down now to the carnage. We're gonna skip here to the carnage from Laz. It looks delicious, but you're right, they did be melting. And then sticky Korean. Oh, I'm very jealous of that. That is right up, no, not salute. That's right up my alley. I thought that was, yeah, there we go. That's right up my alley for things that I like. All right, we'll quickly nip. Wow, kosher. Oh, absolutely stunning. Sorry, I realize we're going quite quickly. Apologies. Feel free as well to hold off on posting if you want more time. It's just because my PC is trying to crash as we speak, and I don't want to miss anybody. But using leftover fabric for making the shoe covers to cover the back piece, nice. Hell yeah. GG's. GG's purple. Big win. I did see as well the structure below that looked really, really good. Very solid. And then one last one, the wisteria things. Oh, I should also give a shout out to Squid, who does stream. There we go. Good luck. I've seen these used before as a lot of pieces, but I believe in you. These are going to be absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Apologies again for like rushing through. It's just because my PC is actively crashing. Do we want to do these now? Or do we want to spend more time on them? I might hold off if that's okay. Sorry, the PC is really trying to crash again. I am now struggling to move my mouse, so I am going to send you somewhere else. I'm sorry, I just don't. Again, we'll do this again in a second. Apologies. I know that this is not an ideal way to end stream, but there is something running on my PC that I need to end because it's like it's taking 60% of my memory right now, and yeah, it's having a rough time. It's really struggling. So I'm going to send you all over to another bean so that you can continue to enjoy the rest of your day. Sorry for the short stream. It's not actually that I wanted to do with this short of a stream. It is simply that my PC is crashing. So I'm going to send you all across to Coffee, who is a very, very talented micro crochet artist. If you've never seen micro crochet, oh ho ho, buckle in. It's amazing. It's literally amazing. It's the stuff that Coffee makes over there are stunning. They are so cute. They've actually got loads of stuff lined up on their stream, so they probably have a lot to actually show you as well. I will also shout them out in case any of you get left behind. I am going to have to do like a solid raid and run because I'm going to get booted. If someone would mind just letting Coffee know that my PC is crashing, just so they don't think that I'm ignoring them, I'd really, really appreciate that. Maybe even I can whack it in the raid, cool. Because yeah, I might not, yeah, I'm gonna have to go, I'm afraid. Jelly's PC is crashing, so we come here. There you go, have that one, there you go. That way Coffee knows that I'm not just ignoring them, because I don't want to ignore Coffee. They're so talented and so cool. But yes, I'm going to send you all over there. Once again, apologies for the rushed end of stream. I just wanted to make sure that you had somewhere to go so that I wasn't just leaving you all. And then hopefully stream tomorrow. It's really frustrating. I was having a really nice stream. God damn it, Windows update! Alright, I'll see you soon. Have a nice rest of your day, everyone. I hope it goes really, really well. I'll try and wax them out in the Discord later. Take care. Again, sorry for the sudden end. Not awesome.